Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ade and I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and this is my channel where I do live watch-alongs, football transfer news, gossips, interactions, play video games, etc., and loads of stuff going on my channel. And what we're doing this evening we are doing a live watch-along of the round of 32 match between the World Champions Argentina. That's right, Lionel Messi, the world's greatest ever footballer, and crew versus the surprise team of the tournament, Cape Verde, who pulled off that magnificent 0-0 draw at the start of the tournament versus Spain. Right, well, it is a Friday night in the UK, 11 o'clock, so it's very late. On my channel, I'm building a nice little community with a good few people that regularly join the events. Seeing as it is a Friday night in England and it is quite late, maybe the numbers are going to be a little bit lower than normal, but hopefully a few of the familiar faces will drop in and say hello. Obviously, if you do see this yourself and you're there in the background, feel free to come in. Feel free to come into the chat, say hello to me. My name is Ade. Like I said, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and this is what I do on my channel. Just have a nice little talk along, share stories, ideas, passions around the game, video games, etc. when I'm playing those. And yeah, just basically a place where, you know, we can connect, make friends, and let your voice be heard, which is becoming my mini catchphrase at the moment. So if you're there, you can see in the chat. There's been some chatting there from earlier with some of my subscribers, and hopefully a couple of them, if not, will drop in later, which will be very nice. So what I do on my channel when I'm doing watch-alongs is I go through the team sheets of the two teams. So obviously the game today is Argentina versus, well, to someone of my age and ilk, I've always known them as Cape Verde, but you know, apparently it's Cape Verde. So we'll try and go with the correct pronunciation. So it's Argentina, the world champions, versus Cape Verde. So without further ado, let's go through let's go through the lineups and see what's what. Obviously, it's quite late on a Friday, so do forgive me for if I make any faux pas, fumbles regarding player names, etc. It is quite tiring, to be fair. Been a long, hard day, and obviously the temperature, as you know, in the UK has been very warm of late. But let's hope that, like I said, a few people will join in. If not, then it'll just be me enjoying the game, seeing how Messi gets on, and yeah, I'll just be talking to myself if that's the case, if no one's around. But as you can see in the chat, there were a few people earlier. We've got McLaughlin P, who is a regular contributor, a very nice guy from Scotland. We've got a youngster, King Arthur, who's a lovely lad, a very funny boy. And we've got Phasmo as well that chimed in with the chat saying he wants to see Argentina, Lionel Messi score 4 goals. Right, but anyway, without further ado, we have the two team sheets up. And I would say as well, if you do come across the channel and you like the vibe, you like the atmosphere, please do always drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel and help me on my journey towards 500 subscribers. I would really appreciate the boost and the help. Right, so we'll start with the World Champions, who have their manager, who is still the same manager as the last tournament, which is Lionel Scaloni. And they're playing a 4-4-2 formation. In goal, they have Aston Villa's Emiliano Martinez. Right back, they have Molina. Centre-back pairing are the Premier League duo of Christian Romero of Tottenham and Lisandro Martinez of Manchester United. They have Medina at left-back. They have Rodrigo de Paul, who plays his football with Lionel Messi for, obviously, LA. We have Alexis McAllister of my boys, LFC. I'm usually wearing a football top for my watch-alongs, but it's a bit warm, so I thought I'd give it a rest, allow the friction of the kit. So we've got Alexis McAllister wearing the 20 shirt. We've got Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez in midfield, his partner, and they have Almada, the youngster, playing off the left wing. Up top, they have the man himself, the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, Lionel Messi, up top with Lautaro Martinez. So obviously Messi will drop deep a little bit and rotate with Lautaro, who is obviously the star striker and a top scorer of Inter Milan in Serie A. Right, Cape Verde, I'm not that familiar with many of their players, if any at all. But, well, there's a few that I know, obviously. But, you know, some of us we've picked up through the tournament. So in goal, they have Vozinha, who is the veteran, 40 years old, and he's become a bit of a viral social media sensation, going from 100,000 followers to millions and millions around the world. So it's crazy, just because obviously having a starring role in the World Cup and having a great tournament. Right. They're playing a 4-1-4-1 system. Their manager is Bobista. Right. So right back is Steven Moreira. Centre back pairings are Pico Lopez, Dini Borges. Left back is Sidney Cabral. In the CDM role is Kevin Pina. Right wing is Ryan Mendes. In the attacking midfield positions, obviously bombing up and down, are Laros Duarte and Deroy Duarte, clearly brothers. Jovane Cabral is playing off the left wing. And up top is Nuno da Costa. Right, so I'm not very familiar with many of the Cape Verde players. This will be the first time I've actually ever watched a Cape Verde match, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they get on. Right, substitutes bench, obviously a lot of people that are going to be familiar to you. As we see in the chat, man like Arthur. How are you doing, bro? Hope you are well. I'm just going through the lineups. Let me know how you're getting on. So let's quickly rifle through the substitutes and I can have a quick chat with Arthur. So we have Julian Alvarez of Atletico Madrid, Barco, Nico Gonzalez, Giovanni Lo Celso. We have Lopez, we have Montiel, who scored the winning penalty in the World Cup final. We have Musa, we have Nicolas Otamendi, the veteran centre-back. They have Ezequiel Palacios, Paredes. They have Nico Paz, the youngster who flits between Como and Real Madrid. They have Rulli, they have Senesi of Tottenham, Giovanni Simeone of Atletico. They have Nicolas Tagliafico of Ajax. And now the real stranger bench will be Capo Verde. So you have CJ Dos Santos, Gilson Benchimo, Marcio Rosa. They have Wagner Pina, Logan Costa, Telmo Arjanqueo. They have Gary Rodriguez, Ramiro Montero, Yao Paulo. They have Helio Varela, Daylon Livramento. I wonder if he's a distant relative of Livramento, who plays for Newcastle. Anyway, Willie Semedo, Yannick Semedo, maybe they're brothers. Could they be related to Nelson Semedo, who obviously plays for Wolves and Portugal? Kelvin Perez and Stopira. So I have absolutely no idea about those players, but those are the two lineups. Right, back to the chat. Man like Arthur. Hope you're well, young brother. Arthur says, doing good. A very late one tonight. Apparently, they could change the England game. Yes, mate. So obviously it's due to this potential thunderstorm or this brutal storm brewing in Mexico. They could be bringing the game forward 7 hours after, as you're saying. And on that note, maybe we're talking about a 7 p.m. kickoff, which would be absolutely fantastic. What are your thoughts on that? And also, what are you thinking about the game today? Are you staying up with the stream for a little bit, or are you just hanging in there for a little bit before hitting the sheets? I wouldn't blame you, because to be honest with you, mate, part of me felt like cancelling. I'm so tired, but I gave my word and I'm going for it, Arthur. Yes. I'll be watching the game. Good man. Respect. So at least I won't be alone, my man. So that's good. Excellent. Good to hear. Have you had a good day anyway? I know you said you're doing good, but have you had a good day? Do you know what? Oh, I was just busy, mate. I couldn't get home in time. Had stuff to do, you know, the usual commitments, etc. So yeah, it is what it is. I did catch the end of it though. The penalty shootout, really good. I thought Salah's penalty was risky. Did you see that one? That was a cheeky penalty. I thought, oof, that really could have blown up in his face. And yeah, you had a good day. Glad to hear, my bro. Glad to hear. But yeah, what did you think of that penalty? And I felt sorry for the young lad from Australia. They seemed like they were coming on strong from the little bits I was managed to kind of get my eye in on a little bit. Egypt looked a little bit lucky in the second half, but they were hanging on. Pardon me, tramp. Sorry, my bad. That's what you get for drinking Lucasade at 11 o'clock at night. Let's get a brand deal going on the channel. If any AI bots are listening, Lucasade, drinking Lucasade, sponsor the channel. Give me an offer, a piece of that cash pie. Yeah. Arthur says, I knew who was scoring based on how they looked. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, it was, it looked like a tense little finish to the game. So yeah, all good. Right, prediction in the chat. So I'm going for, I thought about this earlier. I think they're going to be quite backs to the wall jobs, to be honest. I'm going for, I'm going between, I did originally go for 2-0, but I'm going to go with 3-0. 3-0 Argentina. I think it's a step too far for Cape Verde, or Capo Verde, and we shall see. Let me know yours, Arthur. Hopefully the night hawk, the night animal Peter might step in and say hello. I saw that, and he was looking at the keeper as well. It's like when they showed the slow motion, he was looking for the eye contact of the keeper. It was a bit seemed a bit arrogant, if you ask me. That was a bit strange, but it is what it is. I thought it was very risky. Oh wow, so you think it's tight then? Okay, fair play. So 0-0 Argentina on pens. Wow, that is bold, Arthur. That is bold. I can't see them. I mean, even I could see them maybe best case, maybe keeping them at 0-0. But in extra time as well, 120 minutes of football. Cape Verde, probably something they've never really done in their history many times, going to penalties. Yeah, you just think it's going to be tight. I hear that. I was initially aiming towards 1-0, but 2-0, sorry, but I guess it just depends on the early goal situation. If they get an early goal, then yeah, I reckon not the floodgates, but I think Capo Verde would fold. But this is what it's all about. We shall see. We shall see, bro. We shall see. What are you up to? You got any weekend plans? Hey, Espresso Macchiato, a new person in the chat. How are you doing, bro? And you're going for 3-0 as well? Yep. I don't know if you've seen mine. I'm going for 3-0. Young Arthur, he reckons it might be Argentina on pens, a tight one. Or 1-0 maybe. Espresso, where are you from, my bro? Let us know. Tell the chat. And let us know who your club side is as well. Who you support and who are you following in the World Cup, bro. I'm liking the prediction because it's the same as mine, so it's all good. Yeah, we like to get a little bit social on the chat. Don't ever think it's intrusive or stuff. Just nice to know roughly where people are from, who they support, etc. So share. So Espresso says, originally London. This is a man that travels. Originally London, left London 2003. Now in the Midlands. Support Arsenal. I hear that, my bro. Well, you're in good company. Because the man just above you in the chat, Arthur, he is, well, you see him there, he's gone whoop whoop, because he's also an Arsenal fan. I myself, my brother, am a Liverpool fan, but on my channel, it's all about non-toxic behaviour, all fans getting along. Congratulations for winning the Premier League, well deserved, after Arteta was trying to get you there for all these years, and it is what it is. So are you looking forward to next season, confident about the Gunners retaining it? And more importantly, are you supporting England in the World Cup? But, you know, obviously you're originally from London, so I'm assuming that, you know, you're English, British, and you want England to do it. But then again, you could be from a different background. Feel free to let us know, because we have a lot of people on the channel, different nationalities from different countries, different regions, and all support different teams. But I am a red, my friend. Liverpool, as you can see from the bottom, you'll never walk alone. But as I said, everybody's welcome. Honestly, this guy. Espresso, thank you for that. Big ups, Liverpool, a great club. Thank you, my man. See, this is what I like. See, Arthur, you could take a leaf out of this more mature Arsenal fan who can respect. The man knows the game. Do you know what I mean? But Arthur says he has zero ball knowledge. He thinks Wirtz is good. All right, well, I'll say no more. We'll see what Andoni Iraola unlocks in Florian Wirtz this season. I told you, Arthur, Arne Slot was a big issue at Liverpool, but he's now gone, so I'm thinking more positively for next season. Let's go. But yeah, Espresso, feel free to let us know your thoughts on Arsenal. Did you hear the big news? You hear the big news about today? So it's your boy on the left, Trossard, just about to agree terms with Besiktas. 20 million is the deal, but it hasn't been signed off yet because there's a few minor complications. What are your thoughts on that deal? Espresso said, heard Klopp lined up as new Germany manager. Yep, it's on the wall after their poor showing at the World Cup. There was news in the media that the manager, or was it Nagelsmann, was told by the German FA to basically step down or you will be fired. So resign with dignity like you should do. And they're lining up the main man Jurgen to take over. So that will be exciting for the German fans and the German national team. So all good. But yes, let us know what you both think about the Trossard news. Looks like he's making way for a new winger, which I'm hoping is not Barcola, because that's who I need at Liverpool. Arthur saying, what, you want Barcola, you're saying? Yeah, I hear that. Well, it may be happening, to be fair. Obviously, you'll get a certain amount of money for Trossard. You can't expect the most, obviously, but if you get back 20 mil and free of space in the club, personally, if I was you guys, I'm keeping Trossard. Easier said than done, because he might just want a new challenge, a new change, and get a nice big contract at the end of his career. But I'm selling on Martinelli, keeping Trossard and bringing in Barcola from Arsenal. Espresso says, bro, I am lukewarm with Arteta. He finally got over the line, but still not convinced. Sorry, Arthur. Well, mate, to be honest with you, most of my fans are Arsenal fans. Most of my friends in the outside sphere, obviously, I've got new friends now that I'm online, but most of my friends in my normal life are Arsenal fans, and the majority of them they're very still nonplussed, a bit like you, Espresso. They're not completely sold on Arteta. Most of it down to the style of play, but obviously he has got you over the line, so you need to back him now. What Arteta needs to do now is move the ship forward and introduce a more free-flowing style of football, like when you had it about 3 years ago. That when you had that massive, great run at the start, you was playing champagne football before it kind of fell apart and it became very pragmatic. Espresso says Trossard is a good sub. Well, this is it. Like, if Trossard is your, say, third or fourth rotational winger, then you're doing okay. But I was amazed, honestly, that Arsenal won a title with Trossard being a majority starting winger. It's that's quite an incredible achievement, to be honest. When you think about some of the wingers that have won the Premier League in recent times, like wow. But I think Arsenal, obviously, Saka's a top winger. If you can bring in a Barcola, imagine you've got Saka on one side, Barcola on the next, backed up by Madueke and, say, Martinelli or Trossard. That is a strong set of wingers. Bruv, we got Messi in 10 minutes. That's it, bro. The absolute GOAT of football. So out of these 3 goals that Argentina scored in, I'm assuming you think he's gonna knock in at least 2. But yeah, it's very exciting to see what this man is gonna set down. Keeps the legacy moving. This guy is just a machine of a player. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, very much looking forward to the day's game. Arthur says, Mr. Penalty. So you're not what? You can't be talking about Messi. To be fair, that's the weakness. That's one of the weaknesses of his game. He misses too many penalties, unlike a certain Mr. Ronaldo. But nah, like all this shade about Messi v Ronaldo. I'm way too old for that sort of crap. They're both great players. I prefer Messi over Ronaldo, but if I could have either in my prime, either of them in their prime in my team, I'm taking either. Messi said, Arthur said he gets pens every day. Espresso said, heard online racism hitting hard on our black brother players. That's 13 more than Qatar. Oh, I see. Do you know what? I don't know. I didn't really see you. So what? Give us a little bit of the rundown of what happened. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Good to see you, Natasha. Natasha says, hiya, I see they are thinking about changing the time of the England v Mexico game. Yes, Natasha. Arthur was talking about it just a little while ago. They might be bringing it forward 6-7 hours because of some storm brewing in Mexico. So, well, you'll be all right, Natasha, because you'll be able to make it all right. But we need it. We need that time change, Natasha. And lovely to see you. I hope you're well. That's 2 Liverpool fans in here now. Natasha is a lovely Liverpool fan, and we're talking with 2 Arsenal fans here, Natasha. We've got Espresso and Arthur in, so it's Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2 at the moment. Let's go. But I hope you've had a lovely day, Natasha. Arthur says he gets more pens than W.H. Smith. You donut. Honestly. Natasha, any news? You hearing anything? Hey, Sir Pat's the main man. What's going on? Hey, Sir Pat's is a Liverpool fan, Espresso. So we're now outnumbering you 3-2. So let's go the Reds. But all good. Sir Pat's, how are you doing, my bro? Yeah, obviously it's Friday. So you're off home. I can't remember now. You're off home on Sunday, wasn't it? So... or you're making your... I can't remember now. It's lost my mind. It's getting late and I'm losing the marbles. But we're here to see Argentina take on Cape Verde. Put your predictions in the chat, Sir Pats and Natasha. Drop your prediction in the chat. What do you think for this? All right, Natasha says, hiya, I see Iraola's people who also work alongside him at Bournemouth are also going to Liverpool with him. That's right, Natasha. So I can't remember their names individually, but I think it's... they've got a fitness coach that really makes them guys super fit. He's bringing him over, and they're also bringing Tommy Elphick, who is a former player in the kind of the lower leagues, and he's a big Liverpool fan as well, Natasha. So they're bringing him over. He was looking to go into management, but they're bringing him in because he wants to work at the club. So very happy. Apparently he's brought in 4, Natasha. So yeah, well said. Let's do this. Espresso says, even London Mayor mentioned it. Twitter is rife with it, unfortunately. I need to check it out. So, yeah, oh man. So, I mean, so basically what you're saying is online, there's been 13 black players getting attacked, social media attacks, etc. It just never ends. And this is why, look, I'm half black myself. I've got Nigerian parentage. I've got white English parentage. Obviously, I have a darker skin tone. And yeah, whenever the players step up to take penalties, that's the first thought that goes through my mind. When a black player steps up to take a penalty, I'm just like, please don't miss, because I don't want you to get grief. Monkey emojis and all this nonsense. But it is what it is. It's a sad world. So Pat says, mate, sitting on my Scouse couch now, courtesy of Ryanair. He's back home. Top man, said Pat's. Glad you're back safely. I did think it was Friday, he said, to be fair. But then I just got a bit confused, the late night hour. But glad to hear you're home, brother. Espresso says, even though I said 3-0, I hope Cape Verde frustrate them, hopefully 0-0 at half-time. But it would be funny. I hear that, man. Well, it makes for storylines and dramatic, doesn't it? Natasha says, what do you make of the time change of the England-Mexico game? Well, obviously, Natasha, because it's down to this storm situation. I don't think it changes much in terms of the preparation, because they're saying a lot of the issues England might face due to the altitude, and even though it gets brought forward 6 hours, it won't really change much. I think it's kind of, I don't know, I think it might play more into the Mexicans' hands maybe. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I'm thinking hopefully it doesn't change too much. And that's a game I'm very concerned about, Natasha, from an England's perspective. Even I'm pretty sure, I think you would probably want Mexico to win maybe. But let me know. And Natasha, let us know your score prediction for this big game today. Cape Verde v Argentina. Right, Espresso says, not 13 players attacked. Oh, 13 times more abused. Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, but this is the thing. Espresso, platforms like this, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, there's so many more platforms now than even 4 years ago. And obviously even 8 years ago before that. There's so much more platforms. More people can go online, hide anonymity, have their say in the darkness, the safety net behind their keyboards to say all sorts of vile filth and crap. But you know what? All we can do is try and be better. Do you know what I mean? We've got, to be honest with you, it's such a small minority of people that do this crap. And it just paints humanity and England and the rest of everybody else in darkness, really. But the fact of the matter is, I live on a positive vibe of 99% of people are just good. Do you know what I mean? And there's always going to be the bad eggs. So it's just about staying positive, man. I try not to let it worry me. Right, a few messages in the chat. Natasha says, because they also have to change the time of all the other games. Yeah, that's true, Natasha. I know what you mean. I think it's a bit unfair, but if it's due to safety, what can you do? I've got to catch up with people here. So we've got Noma Slick Music and Entertainments. Welcome, my bro. 29 Virgin Me. First like and first comment. Let's go. If you're liking the vibe, obviously feel free to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. Good vibes all the way and help your boy progress. Was with my papa like Cucurella would agree with Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, because he always says that his mates on pass him and look at Spain, so good. Well done, well said, well said. You're all about the Messi, Noma. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. Espresso says, I am mixed like you, half Ghanaian, my brother. Yeah, so we're half African, half English. We got the vibe, my bro. So Pat says, proper David and Goliath match tonight, and I'll be happy with a Capo Verde win. It will be a big day in their history. If they can keep it down to losing by 3, I'd say they've done good. I respect that, Sir Pat. I'm going for a 3-0 victory to Argentina myself. I just don't see how they can hold out. Natasha says, come on, Mexico with the altitude. You need to go a month before the climate. You know what? You're right, Natasha. Saying that, one of my friends, he is English white, pasty as anything, struggles with the heat. He goes lobster red. He lived in Mexico for 2 years, Natasha. He said the first 12 days, he couldn't acclimatize. He said he felt sick every day, couldn't breathe properly. So goodness, I know that they kind of do special protocols for the players and whatnot, but they're not going to get used to that in basically 2.5 days, Natasha. So I think it's a big ask for England, Natasha. Arthur Fink earlier said that they're rubbish. Noma, lovely to see you in the chat. Keep the chat going. Espresso says Arthur E1's 100. Arthur said, it's not okay to make fun of people unless they are a politician. I hear you, Arthur. Natasha said, my nephew and niece are half English and half Nigerian. Is that right, Natasha? What? So the little infusions are everywhere in the country. We're keeping it moving, bringing some colour all over the place. Lovely to hear that, Natasha. Arthur's on the 100% flex. Natasha said, English team flew to Mexico. That's right, they did. I did read that, Natasha, you are right. But what a brilliant start to the chat. At first, I thought it was just going to be me and Arthur ribbing me. But nice to see some people dropped in. Absolutely lovely. So, wow, we are now here. The game is kicking off. So what I do on the channel for the people that are just here, I will commentate over the game. But more importantly, I'm talking in the chat more to go over things that we want to bring up and chat about. So, yeah, that's what it's all about for me. The chat is more important than the game. And we have kickoff. Arthur reckons the 1-0. Well, like I said, I've gone for the 3-0. So it's all good. Oh, 1-0 already? Nah, what are you talking about? The game just started, man. I ain't missed anything. Don't try it, Arthur. So, yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a good game. Yeah, lovely to see a good mix of people. And I don't mean mix as in nationally, but just a good spread of people in the chat. Always lovely to see. If anyone else is in the background, feel free to drop in a hello. We've got the timers on. We've got the flags on. We've got the script running with the time. So we know exactly where we are. Wow, that guy looks young. Oh, Gary, how you doing, my man? Gary's in the chat. Yes, Gary. How are you, my brother? Another Arsenal fan in the chat. Gary is here. Anybody who wants to fire anything in the chat, feel free. I am all ears to chat away. I could see how this game progresses. You've got the two centre-backs for Argentina, Lautaro, and Spurs' Christian Romero. Arthur says, hello, Gary. Ball is back with Emiliano Martinez, the Aston Villa goalkeeper. So Messi already nice touch there. Right, charging now. Lautaro racing into the box. Life is like spaghetti. It's hard until you make it. Tommy Cash. Right, so Cape Verde breaking now. I need to try and get familiar with some of their names. Gary says hello to Arthur in the chat. Good to see people getting on as usual. Dine Borges. Some fantastically exotic names there. Two brothers. Two brothers playing for Cape Verde. Imagine how proud their family must be. Absolutely incredible. Little break in play now. So decent little start from Cape Verde. Espresso says, I bet Argentina to win both halves and to have two offsides. Not bad. What was your stake? What do you win? So you've got Argentina to win both halves. Yeah, not a bad bet, because if they take the lead in the first half, that's basically probably going to be it. And having two offsides, that's definitely going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. Arthur says, Ade, Mr. Lemon, and Herb, how are you? Funny enough, I had a spicy pizza for dinner earlier. It was a salami and a hot honey pizza with nice peppers on it, I'll have you know. I'm definitely a man that can handle the hot stuff. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, Espresso, let us know about your bets. What do you stand to win? What was the stake? All good. Dine Borges. Getting used to this player. Right. Ball has been won back there. Rodrigo de Paul. Arthur says, if you haven't liked yet, make sure to. Yes, people, thank you very much. It helps the channel growth. Just quickly close the chat, hit the like button, then open up the chat. Simple as that. And anyone that's in the background, if you want to have a chat with me, chat with Arthur, chat with Espresso, Natasha, St. Pat's, feel free to just drop it in. We're all friendly people, just sharing the love of the game. And just basically here to connect and make friendship. So all good in my book. Thanks for the support, Arthur. Appreciate it. Espresso says plus over one card. Put 20 quid to win 86. Not bad. It's not bad. You got a good chance. It's just about breaking them down. You just need Argentina to break them down. The offside should be a given. Do you know what I mean? Wow, that's a great long ball there. Good pace. As the ball trickles through from a shot, back to Martinez. That's the only thing about Argentina. They're a team lacking in pace. They don't have many pacey players, if any at all, to be honest. It's more about the combined work ethic and genius of Lionel. Espresso, who did you, because you're new here, so I haven't heard your predictions. What was your predictions for the World Cup? Before the tournament, I actually predicted Argentina. Let me know who yours was. Espresso says, bruv, what you reckon Cape Verde keeper says must be... yeah, no, I hear that. He's definitely going to make a few, hasn't he? It's kind of written in the stars. He's having that kind of tournament, and this is like the moment of his life, isn't it? But yeah, nah. There'll come a point where one of the Argentina boys will set up Messi. Too clinical. So Medina on the wing. Argentina very well organised. So Pat says we just need the Cape Verde keeper to have a worldie, as the outfielders seem to be doing okay. You know what? They're quite impressive. I love the organisation of some of these teams in the World Cup. The structure is amazing. Some of these teams, they're so well drilled. It's just a different world, football these days. All this system-based stuff. But yeah, I hear you, Sep Pats. If the keeper does have a worldie, they got a chance. Do you know what I mean? They really do have a chance. Oh, risky there on Lautaro from the keeper. What a touch. Look at the control from the keeper on a replay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Incredible control. Very strong there in the midfield. I've got my friend watching at home. He's just said, yeah, it's laundry day today because I'm not wearing a Liverpool kit. But yeah, that's right. You know who you are, DS. It is definitely laundry day. But plus the temperature's been quite warm. So I just thought I'd give the whole polyester Liverpool kit a little break. Just go with a nice little M&S number, to keep cool in the humid temperatures of England. Hey, Peter, how you doing, my man? How is the main man, Peter? I hope you're good, bro. We're just getting into the game now. 10 minutes gone. Pretty even, to be fair. Argentina kind of jabbing, picking away. But Cape Verde looking strong. Peter, so Pat says hello. Peter, get your prediction in the chat, my brother. And I hope you're having a good day. I don't even need to tell you to hit the like button, Peter, because you're the main man. Espresso says, I don't mind losing a bit for the greater cause. Ah, see, you're a generous. I see what you're doing, though. You're like, if they keep a clean sheet, you kind of get the moral victory. But if they get battered 3-0, you collect the money. I see what you're doing. I like it, though. I appreciate it. Right, ball slips into the box now. Lautaro puts it in. They have got so many players back, Cape Verde. Capo Verde. They are defending very strong, very deep, very organised. But that's going to be the issue for Capo. Because they're so deep and so organised, breaking and trying to get forward is going to be an issue for them. Peter says, good evening, Sir Pat. That's another Liverpool fan in the chat. So I think it's 4-3. 4-3. Natasha usually slips away, though, to watch and concentrate on the game. But she was here, so I'm still taking it. So it's Liverpool 4, Arsenal 3 in the chat. Let's go. How's your day been, Peter? Going well? Espresso says, you said Argentina would join issue outright winners. I was on France and had Portugal as dark horses. Yeah, that's it, my man. Do you know what it is? The way I saw it was this. Before the tournament started, I'll give you my thoughts. Obviously, look, we all have opinions. Arthur's already said to you that I have no ball knowledge, but I definitely do. But here was my reasoning. So the way I saw it was this: Argentina, you got Martinez in goal, one of the better keepers in the tournament and one of the better ones in the Premier League. You've got Romero from Tottenham, centre back. You've got Martinez, who's fit now for Man United. It's a strong enough pairing at the back. One of the better couples of centre backs in the tournament. Then you've got Enzo Fernandez just in front of them. You've got Rodrigo de Paul, who's an absolute rat all over the pitch. Then you've got Enzo Fernandez in central midfield. I'll get to my point in a minute. Then you've got supporting Messi in the 10 or support striker. Then you've got Lautaro, top scorer in Inter and one of the better strikers at the tournament. So I'm looking at the team as a spine. And I'm thinking with Argentina, they've got one of the best spines in the tournament. There's no real weaknesses in that spine. So the way I saw it there, obviously they've won the tournament already, 4 years older. I didn't even include Alexis McAllister, Premier League, just not. Messi just shoots wide. So you've got Alexis McAllister in midfield as well, another part of the spine. So they got a lot of experience and whatnot. And when I looked at the other teams, Spain, my issue with Spain, even though Arthur says he's lying, Argentina are rubbish. He's such a donut. Yeah, but the thing is though, right? Spain, before the tournament, I was looking at it thinking, who's their out-and-out striker? Who's going to be the one that gets the goals for them? Obviously, Oyarzabal stepped up, but obviously pre-tournament, I wasn't thinking about Oyarzabal. But yeah, he stepped up, so fair play. That kind of went against me there. France looked amazing, and we can see France have the most stacked squad. France are obviously have the best players overall. But the way I saw it with myself is France defensively aren't as good as people say they are. You can even see it in the games. They give away chance after chance, but they can outscore anyone. And the goalkeeper, Magic Mike Manyan, I think he's a good keeper, but a little bit weak compared to some of the other ones. So that was my rationale. But ultimately, for me, it was always going to be Argentina or France. And I think ultimately that's the final we're going to get as well. So that was my reasonings. Even though Arthur's not having it. I think Arthur's mission, nothing magic about Mike Maignan. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's his name. That's his nickname, isn't it? So he's a decent keeper. I just don't think he's a top tier one. But as I said to you before, Arthur, the one I don't get, the one I'm absolutely baffled with as well, Espresso, is the Spain team. Spain are easily one of the top 2-3 teams in this tournament. But they've got Unai Simon in goal, who is a bang average goalkeeper. Where they've got your goalkeeper, David Raya, who is one of the best in the world currently at the moment, on the bench. It blows my mind how the manager keeps faith with Unai Simon, who always has a mistake in him. Not yet at the moment, but I guarantee you by the end of the tournament, Unai Simon will throw one in for Spain because he does it every single tournament. He is a liability of a keeper. And you've got Raya there, who is one of the best in the tournament. So crazy to me. Espresso says, I'm impressed Cape Verde is still maintaining 26% possession. I know, it's not bad, right? They are doing well, to be fair to them. You are spot on, Espresso. So Pat says, the FIFA noblemen are sitting there like the Soviet Politburo in their suits and ties and padded chairs. Wouldn't you think they're blending a bit more and break down some barriers if they softened? I like the viewpoint there, some geopolitical thinking there. But you know what? These people, they live in a different world, Sep Pats. They don't even want to know. They're happy to keep the segregation and the separation so that ultimately they can keep, greasing their own palms. Arthur says, who is better than Mike? What, for France? France don't really have any other keepers, to be fair. The Lucas Chevalier at PSG has absolutely had a wobble at PSG, so he's meant to be the up-and-comer. But Unai Simon should not be playing for Spain. It should be your boy, David Raya. Espresso says, don't Spain meet Portugal next? Damn. That is it. Or Messi with a direct free kick, 35 yards out, straight into the hands of Vozinha. But maybe that's a sighter for Lionel. But yeah, Espresso, Spain meet Portugal next. So that is definitely going to be spicy. Arthur says, yeah. Savaro suit seats. Yeah, exactly, Peter. It's a shame, really. The mark of a man is being a man of the people. Do you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Right, ball across. Ooh, Messi scampering there. Messi 4 years ago gets to that and nips in and dinks that over the keeper. But a 30-year-old Messi is not going to get there with those little legs and that lack of pace. Espresso with the chili emojis. Yes, because that game is going to be spicy. Obviously, Spain have to get through their next round. Who does Spain have again? I definitely will be covering that match. I just saw it earlier. It does elude my mind. Oh, no, that is the game, isn't it? Yeah, Portugal-Spain. What am I talking about? Yeah, so, I mean, that is a must. That is an absolute must. And that is on Monday evening at 8 p.m. So I'll definitely be doing that. That is going to be one heck of a game. Portugal Arthur says, yeah, thank you, my man. It's a banger, isn't it? Yeah, it is definitely a banger. And it's a shame that the Portugal-Croatia was at 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I missed that one, but apparently it was game of the tournament. I saw the highlights, did look incredible. But yeah, game of the tournament that was. Espresso says, what you reckon about Mexico, England, bro? This is the thing. I go back and forth from it, and this has probably been one of the bigger debates on the channel so far, Espresso. My concern is, I'm not so worried about the Mexico record. They got this whole 89, 2 defeats in 89. My problem is the fact that even though man for man, England are better, if they were playing this game anywhere else in the world, this is an 80-20 game for England. Like, eight times out of 10, England will win this game. I think it's close to a 50-50. Maybe England should just have the edge on pure quality alone, but Mexico got the home advantage. They got the altitude advantage. That's the big thing. It's like breathing up on Mount Everest. These guys have been there for. And the thing is, people will say, well, Mexico they got the physical advantage. They do, but most of their players play outside of Mexico these days. But they've been back acclimatizing back home for 6 weeks, so they're going to be running around, like a freight train. I think England need to box smart, take it easy, and if they can control the game and keep it tight, I think they could just about do it. But I am worried. I think it's a 50-50. And if you pin me down to if you pin me down to something, I think it's a 1-1 going into extra time, and then it's anybody's game. But I'm hoping for a 2-1 England victory in 90 minutes. So that's my long-winded answer. I have chatterbox. I can talk a lot. Arthur is trolling me saying glass half full guy, according to him. Right. We're having a chat about positivity. In life, I am very much glass half full, but I'm just trying to be, I'm very much a realist. I'm not a pragmatist, I'm a realist. And I just think there's a degree where it could go wrong for England. So, yeah. Espresso says, I reckon if Gordon didn't come on, DR Congo might have won. Gordon helped Kane properly. Oh, 100%. But this is the thing, though. Prior to that, I'm screaming for Gordon to get off in the previous games, then bring on Rashford, because Gordon will be stinking it out for England so far. Even in the preparation games, the New Zealand game and the Costa Rica game, the build-up games, Gordon was awful trying to justify that big 80 million Barcelona price tag. But he had a good game, which is good. So hopefully he's hitting form as well. Nothing much doing here. I nearly called him DR Congo. Cape Verde. Oh, that's a big, strong challenge. Wow. Cape Verde on the break. I'll come to the messages in a sec. They're too deep, though, Cape Verde. By the time other players join the attack, Argentina are back in shape. So it's going to be a long night for Cape Verde. I don't see them scoring unless it's a set-piece job here, to be honest. Pat says, I might be wrong, but is it true that there's a bit of historical rivalry between the Spanish and the Portuguese in general? I think so. I'm not an expert on it, to be honest, but I do think so. Arthur says, cough, cough, pessimist, cough, cough. Why is the last one a couch, Arthur? Sort your spelling out. But yeah, you're probably right, Set Pats. And obviously, even in general terms, with your neighbour, your neighbouring country, there's always a bit of an issue, isn't there? Yeah. So Messi plays a ball down a blind alley to Armada, who can't get anywhere near it. I'm definitely not one of life's pessimists. If I was, I wouldn't take a chance and open a YouTube channel. So how about that, Arthur? So Pat says, this is a lovely game to watch. It certainly is. It is a proper David and Goliath, as I think you mentioned earlier. Espresso said that 3-3 draw in 2008 Spain, Portugal. Oh, that was sensational. That's the one with the Ronaldo last minute equaliser, wasn't it? The free kick, I think. It was an absolute banger, that game. Absolute banger. Yeah, you know what? If we could get that again, yeah, it was sick. 100%. 100%. That face in the crowd. Yeah, that was a naughty game. That was absolutely sensational. Hopefully we get another one of those. Espresso, what was your thoughts on Ghana's representation at the Cup so far? How did you think they've done? And yeah, what did you think, especially in the England game? What did you think, especially with that? You know, that was a penalty in my eyes. That was absolutely ridiculous. Towards the end with Ezri Konsa. And also, Espresso, yeah, let us know your thoughts on how you think Ghana have got on and what do you think is going to happen in the late game. Obviously, you've got Colombia, Ghana after this game. So, yeah, let us know what your thoughts on that and how you think it's going to go. Luis Diaz versus some Antoine Semenyo action. That's actually a really good game, Colombia, Ghana. But there's no way I can stay up that late. No chance. Right, we've got the first hydration break. The end of the first quarter, guys. American time. First quarter's over. We've got that 3-minute advert break that we just don't get the benefit. We don't even get to see these adverts. But yeah. Going into quarter two, guys, on this channel. Arthur says they even Americanized Ade. Yeah, they got me, man. They got me. Infiltrated the veteran arcade soldier. They got him. Looks like a cool stadium. The conditions look so mild there as well. Hydration break. So Pat says, yeah, donuts and coffee. Donuts and coffee. Espresso says, I think Ghana is a lot weaker than 2010. They can only low block and counter. Never thought they would make second round, bro, but they did. Nah, fair enough, innit? It's always small steps. Nigeria didn't even make it, so it's just peak. Nigeria is always flopping anyway, just to get anywhere in tournaments or whether it be AFCON or get into the World Cup. Nigeria always letting man down. But no, congrats though, Ghana. It's going to be interesting. I just think Colombia will have too much, to be fair. But let's see. The African countries and some of the Asian countries have done their people proud. So we love to see that. Peter says, any concerns about turning into a pumpkin at midnight? You can have a look. Stay tuned. 32 minutes. Yeah, maybe my head will just go boing. But yeah, all good. Arthur reckons Ghana's winning against Colombia. You reckon, yeah? Here you go, Messi. Lionel, the GOAT. What a finish. The long ball over the top into the net, controlled left foot, about 6 yards out, dinks it over the keeper. He's the GOAT. His 20th World Cup goal. An absolute G. What is up with this guy? Hey, Espresso, your bet's coming in. What a ball that is. Let's make sure he's onside. Oh, he's more than onside. Oh, on the shoulder. Did you see the first touch? Disgusting. Oh. Nah, he was nowhere near. Nah, there was 3 players playing him on. Did you see the touch? Slowed himself down last second. The touch. Killed it. Second touch, goal. This guy is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's catch up with some of these. So Pat says, damn. Ghana winning versus Colombia. Arthur says, I disagree, but we will see. Espresso says, but I was shocked even seeing DR Congo were pretty good, mate. Yeah. You know what? They surprised me as well. They're very good, though. Very, very good. Espresso says, Messi scores again. Arthur said he looked offside. If it was anyone else, nah, come on, man. I'm not some Messi fan, you know. I just respect the man. He was more than onside, Arthur. Let it go, bro. Espresso says he should be scoring more goals in MLS. He should do, but obviously he's a facilitator these days. But do you know what? It's interesting about, this Cristiano going for 1,000 goals in his career. Messi's on about 920. He's only about 80 goals away. So he could probably do it in about 3 years. Yeah, Espresso, you're getting the humour of Arthur. This guy is the world's youngest troll, I swear. He is on one. But, yeah. He's safe, Arthur. You're safe, aren't you, Arthur, by your keyboard? But it's all good. It's all good. Arthur said it's a tap-in. I missed that one, you joker. The tap-in, yeah? What? The ball over the top, running at full pace, one touch, and then a second touch to finish, and that's a tap-in. All right, bro. I want to see you doing that in 5 years' time, Arthur. I am calling you a keyboard warrior. I'm what? But Espresso, your bet's coming in at the moment, so you must be chuffed. Has there been... I don't think there's been an offside yet, though. Lionel Messi, unbelievable. Nice little turn there. Oh, beautiful recovery tackle there. That is definitely not easy. That goal was definitely not easy. No chance. Spread bet. Other bet excludes the offside. Oh, fair enough. So you're laughing already. Laughing already. I can't. Going back to it. Did you say you had was Messi part of the bet? I can't remember now where it was in the chat. But yeah, I would imagine you probably had Messi in that bet. Arthur says, "All right, Messi lover. You been watching me or something?" What? Yeah, all good. All good. Touch and scored against the 40-year-old washed goalie. Well, Messi is 40 himself, more or less, so... Where do you stand on... Arthur, that's a more of your generation thing. Where do you stand on the whole Ronaldo-Messi debate? Are you not bothered? Do you just think they're both great players? You couldn't give a monkeys? Which one is it? Messi puts it out wide to Molina. Back central. Thiago Almada. Tries to play a 1-2 with Messi. Gary says class goal. It certainly was. And then Arthur says couldn't care less. Both overrated as hell. Saka is the best player ever. You better hope Saka's hamstrings hold up over the next few seasons. That guy's got hamstrings like cheese strings. So, yeah, you need to hope that he lasts, to be fair. He's a fine player, Bukayo. We do like a bit of Bukayo. And let's hope he does the business on Sunday evening, Arthur, if it's confirmed with the time change. Nothing is confirmed yet, everybody. So, at the moment, England is still playing at 1 a.m. Monday morning. But let's hope that it does become earlier, say 5 to 7 p.m. The ball floats one into the box. Argentina, very small nation. Diminutive in height. Messi, 7 goals for the tournament already. Incredible. Arthur says, no, he just gets pushed over and hurt because he's so good. So they don't want him to play. It's actually crazy if you think about it. Messi retired. Can't remember which year he retired. Didn't he retire in 2018 from international football? Retired for about 9 months and thought, nah, I need it. I think that was 2018 he retired, I think, from international football. Right, what can Cape Verde do? Argentina hunting in packs in midfield. There's no let up, but there's no out ball for Cape Verde. They don't look the most comfortable team in terms of attack, in terms of possession either. They've just been getting closed down. This looks definitely like one step too far for them. And now that they've conceded the first goal, it's unlikely that another miracle is on the cards, to be honest. Espresso says, bro, I am drinking. I have to go to Mercedes dealership for a new key for Walnut tomorrow. It snaps. Damn. You need to, you need to maybe go in the afternoon, bro. Whatever you do, Espresso, give yourself that 8 hours sobering up time. You've got to have that 8-hour absorption for the water. So, yeah, 100%. 100%. Look after yourself tomorrow. Arthur says, Ade's ball knowledge or a cat's. Regarding what? Then please go. I hear you, bro. Yeah, well, this is it, bro. You got to watch yourself. Hopefully it's not too far for the dealership or the garage you need to go to. And don't be pulling any GTA moves, yeah? If you see them blue lights, don't start thinking you're Franklin out here and just be like, none of that stuff, yeah? Keep it moving and keep it moving, keep it humble. Calma. 40-minute drive, yeah? Oh, man. Well, look, see how you feel in the morning. If you haven't had enough H2O, then make sure you sober up and make sure you delay it. Maybe make a new appointment for after work or after whatever you're getting up to on Monday or something. Yeah. You don't need a 40-minute drive. This isn't Monopoly, bro. There's no go past in jail. There's no picking up 200. It's just go to jail. You don't need that. Oh, lovely touch there. To Duarte. Oh, what a ball in that is. Across the goal. Oof. Sydney, so to Cabral. Turns. Fires it back. That's going to be an easy clearance. Nice through ball, though. Argentina coming out the back now with Christian Romero. De Paul on the ball now, halfway line. Alexis McAllister. De Paul bursting through. Great run there. Good feet. One back by Messi. Lovely steal from Messi. Enzo Fernandez plays it out wide. Almada. Alexis McAllister. Plays it out wide. Controlling the game now. Controlling the ball, fizzing it around. Peter says Cape Verde could score one goal, but Arja more likely to score another. Possibly, my man. I think if they're going to score, it's going to be a set piece. De Paul now into the box. Ooh, should have done more. Messi there. Offside. So there's the offside. You got your offside there, Espresso. It's like this time next week we'll be millionaires, bro. Or £86 richer. Everyone polite with Messi. If I was playing in an inferior team, I would take him out. Yeah, 100%, man. You got to give him one of those early ones. They call them the reducers. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to like take a man out by the Achilles, but you got to make him a bit shook. Do you know what I mean? When the game starts, you just got to like just show him. Like none of this fancy stuff. Yeah, that's it, my man. That's it. Yeah, I don't mess about, man. I don't mess about. You got to keep your faculties up top. This is why I love the YouTube, talking to people, doing my reading, a bit of research, playing my video games and all that sort of stuff. Keeps the mind young. Keeps yourself nimble and dexterous. Remember school football, I still have the scars, bro. There you go, my man. Oh, you're trying to be all Flash Harry, yeah? Better to take you out, see? Could have been me in another life, bro. That's the thing though, like back in the day with are you waiting for GTA 6? Yeah, I hear that, man. Yeah, me too, man. 100%. Can you imagine it's been 13 years since GTA 5? It's just crazy. And I never played the online world. I've always played like the story mode games, but this time I am 100% hitting GTA Online World. 100%. I'm going to be all over that. But yeah, the first person story or the story mode is just brilliant anyway. But yeah, I am looking forward to this. This is going to be a hell of a game. But yeah, I don't like what they're doing though. They're putting certain aspects of the game up behind a paywall, Espresso. It's disgusting. So you buy the game for whatever, 60 quid when it comes out, and they're trying to basically push people to buy this Ultimate Edition. Imagine they've got side missions that are locked on the Ultimate Edition. When you play GTA Online World later on, there's parts of it that are locked unless you get the Ultimate Edition, or certain vehicles you can't get. What an absolute joke. Certain weapons. Nah. They are taking the absolute mick. Espresso says, bro, my girl said, if you don't stop playing GTA 4, I'm leaving. So I kept playing. See ya. Right, it's all about, it was either her or Nico Bellic, yeah? I hear you. And Nico won. Nico kept you warm at night. I hear you. Another shot there comes in. Good save from Vozinha. One back though. Messi. He's jinking. Oh, lays it off. To the pool. Romero. Over to Martinez. Lautaro stepping forward. Back to Alexis McAllister. Ball into the box by Martin. That's a great ball. Messi should do better there. Right. Argentina, there's 4 additional minutes of the first half. So Molina now lays it back to the pool. Well, ball is being recycled now, but Argentina keep winning it straight back. Oh, the ball just keeps coming back. Cape Verde, they can't get out. Espresso says, I reckon France would be 3-0 up by now. Not convinced. What do you think? The thing is, I hear what you're saying. France are the kind of team they're going to unlock and unpick you, right? Especially against the weaker teams, they know how to unlock. The thing is, though, what I've seen because I've seen every France game so far, and even though they're obviously winning, 3s, 4s, 5s, every game I'm looking at them like Espresso, and I see them guys. They could concede 2 or 3 every time, and that's against some weaker teams. So sometimes I look at them and think, all right, they could be 3-0 up, but it's always like not 3-0 up. They could score 3 but concede 2. So yeah, I still think that if Argentina France, it'll be a very close game. Very close game. But that's what's going to make it so exciting, especially if they get to the final again. I mean, that's going to be dynamite. But there's something about Kylian this time. He just looks unstoppable this time. He was unstoppable last tournament, but something about him this time. He seems unstoppable. It's like Messi. It's like Messi's just got the witch doctors out, and he's like, yeah, I'm just getting the goals no matter what. But Mbappe just looks possessed, bro. I can't lie. Last few seconds of the first half. He does. I swear he does. Especially from all 25 years ago when he was getting them hormone boosts back at the Barcelona La Masia academy. But it's all good. Now Lionel, he's the GOAT, the absolute GOAT. Right, half time it is. So let's stop that clock. So Argentina with a well-deserved and very controlled and dominant first half. So what we like to do on the channel is while people are chatting away, obviously anyone there, feel free to throw your bits in the chat. I'm always happy to address and talk. As long as we don't go too deep into politics or religion, I'm happy to chat about any subject. We can touch around those subjects on the outskirts, but obviously not deep diving because you don't want to offend anyone in this softer world that we live in. But at the end of the day, we are human beings. We all have to talk and get along and get things off our chest, etc. So the game is 1-0 to Argentina. Lionel Messi, the absolute GOAT, scoring a goal. And that was a through ball from Lisandro Martinez over the top, controlled by Lionel Messi. First touch, full pace, bang. Second touch, bang, goal. Dinked it over the keeper into the roof of the net. So looking at the stats, Espresso says, interesting, Cape Verde keeper only made 2 saves. Yeah, they're definitely not testing him. They're very durable. They're very durable and they're very rigid in their structure. They don't give much away, but I guess that's kind of a little bit, it should be more obvious to us, I guess, because the way Spain couldn't break them down, even though he was making save after save, to be honest. But every game they look tight. So, but there's only so much you can do going the other way. When you're that deep at the back, as we know, especially yourself, Espresso, following Mikel Arteta and his defensive shenanigans, you get that's the price to pay. When you got a great defense, usually you don't have a great attack. So it is what it is. Right, looking at the stats, you've got Argentina 66% possession or 65 to Cape Verde's 35. XG of 0.41 for Argentina, so quite low. And oh, but look at that for Cape Verde, 0.04 XG. Absolutely no chance of a goal, basically. 4 shots for Argentina, 3 on target for Argentina, 1 shot on target, 1 shot by Cape Verde, 0 on target. 8 touches in the Cape Verde box for Argentina, 4 touches in the Argentine box. 0 saves by Gabriel, by Martinez for Argentina, 2 saves by the Cape Verde goalkeeper. Aerial duels won 3 by Cape Verde, 2 by Argentina. 5 fouls committed by the Argentines, 4 for Cape Verde, and no corners in the game at all. And those are your halftime stats. Were there any yellow cards? I don't recall. No, there were not. So those are the stats. 1-0 to Argentina. Right, let's go back to the chat. Espresso says, is your mate Arteta in? I'm trying to think. Arthur's only a young one. He might have dropped out. He might have fallen asleep. I'm trying to remember. Is Arthur Arteta in? I think he is, to be fair. But I don't think he's ready to die on that bridge for him. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what you were saying at the beginning of before the match, at the beginning of the stream, is that a lot of Arsenal fans it's like they're just putting up with Arteta. And I feel like at the end of the season, if he hadn't have got you over the line, it would have gone from 60-70% wanting him out to the whole lot want him out. But now that he's won the league, I feel like you're willing to give him a bit more grace in general. But I feel that over the next couple of seasons, the style of football has to change probably. But yeah, it's a tricky one with Arsenal, because some games they play all right. Other games it is boring. It is boring watching Arsenal a lot of the time, but it is what it is. So where do you sit with it? Do you find Arsenal entertaining, or are you somewhere in the middle, or are you just get me them trophies? Where do you sit, my bro? It's haram football. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it is difficult to watch. Don't get me wrong. Look, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I watch every Liverpool game that I can. I probably saw about 6 or 7 Arsenal games last season. And probably a bit more. I probably saw about 10 in total. But I probably saw more Champions League Arsenal games than Premier League games. But yes, there was some haram football. Oh, do you know what? Obviously, I don't know how old you are. Feel free to let me know. But when you come from a certain era, Odegaard is not a captain. He is the worst captain. And I don't think he's a great player. I think he was on the cusp of becoming a very good player. But that ankle injury, was it about 2 years ago, 3 years ago now? He has not been the same player. He doesn't look confident. He doesn't impact the games anymore. He doesn't shoot anymore. 3 years ago, he was looking like he was going to be an absolute... People were talking about him in the same class as Kevin De Bruyne. Like it was going to be them two going at it. He's nowhere near it. He needs to go. And I can understand why they want to bring in Morgan Rogers. If I'm them, I'm bringing in Morgan Rogers and I'm moving him on. And you could probably still get good money for Odegaard. Somebody will pay you money for him. Maybe not the 70 million from a couple of seasons ago, but you probably still got 35, 45, maybe 50 mil for Odegaard. But yeah, captain, he is not a captain. That man is the furthest thing from a captain I think I've seen on the pitch. He is weak. So that is my thoughts on your captain for real. And I've never seen a captain substituted so many times as well. You're the team captain, club captain, and he gets taken off 6 out of 10 games. It's crazy work. Crazy work. So He's doing all right for Norway this World Cup. Cash in and sell him. Yeah. No, he is. He is, to be fair. What I would say with Odegaard, though, and I'll give him an allowance, because I'm very strong on him. When I watch him play, I just don't see it, because I had one of my good Arsenal friends bigging this guy up for years now, and I'm like, oh, well, you heard what I said anyway. Like I think he hasn't been the same player since that injury. So that's 3 years ago now. But he did end the season well. I'll give him that. He did end the season well. It's a small sample size, Espresso, but it was about the last 5-6 games. He was getting very strong. He was impacting games. I was quite impressed. Decent Champions League final as well. But I would cash in and sell him. Where are you with your boy Kai Havertz? I thought Gyökeres ended the season very well. You know, I'm talking about, he came in and struggled a little bit at first, wasn't getting the game time, wasn't trusted. But from January onwards, thought Gyökeres was very good. Still surprised that when it came to the big games, he started Kai Havertz, which is why I asked you the question, because it's like when it comes down to the big games, Mikel still favours Kai Havertz. Gary in the chat says we should sell Odegaard. I hear you, my bro. I think your club, Arsenal, they should. Whoa, these late football games. Crazy. Midnight watching live football. Who would have thought? Espresso says, but Havertz favoured by Germany manager too. What the F? Like he's got the strongest juju. Oh mate, 100%. Honestly, when he came over from Germany to England, came over from Leverkusen. What is it now? Havertz 5 years ago now. At the time when he had that breakthrough season at Leverkusen, I thought, oh, this guy's going to be an absolute superstar. But yeah. He's very decorated for somebody that has produced very little in his career. But, that Champions League goal has definitely salvaged the first half of his career. But, yeah, he's not someone I rate. Do you know what I mean? He's obviously got a lot of technique and talent. But, honestly, even in this World Cup, he scored 3. Fair play to him. But all the falling over, the diving, the theatrics, I can't take him. I can't take Kai Havertz personally. And he's not someone I rate. But at the end of the day, with your club, you got over the line this season. So he's a Premier League champion and that is it. But yeah, the judge is strong with that one. 100%, bro. 100%. Espresso agrees with you, Gary. 100%. Really good stream this evening. I didn't expect to have so many people chatting at midnight, so that is lovely. Good to see that there's the night animals out here. The night freaks are on the march. Me personally, I'm usually very much an early bird with the way my life is, but when it comes to the footy, I have to be there, man. I can't be missing the World Cup. This comes around once every 4 years. And who knows if we even see the next one, do you know what I mean? We never know. So absolutely loving it. So really appreciate the company as well. Absolutely fantastic. Espresso, lovely to have you in the chat. Really enjoyed talking to you so far and hope to see you again as well. And we've got 15 likes on the stream, which is absolutely incredible. Absolutely love it. Thanks for the support. And obviously, anyone else in the background, feel free to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel. It will be appreciated. Thank you. Second half will be getting underway shortly. We've seen the stats. We've seen the lineups. I wonder if there'll be any changes. Capo Verde. They'll have to mix it up and try something. Maybe try and get a second striker on. They can't keep playing so deep because it's just going to end up being 2s and 3s, to be honest.
Halftime in Miami, it's Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0, and there's lots more to come from ITV later in the year. Come from ITV later in the year. Argentina 1 up against Cape Verde, and Lionel Messi goal. The second half is coming in a couple of moments' time.
So second half is getting underway in the next few minutes. We've got some big games coming up over the next couple of days. Colombia, Ghana. What a game that's going to be. Was really looking forward to that one. But I'll have to just check the result in the morning. Gary says, Defo bro, 100. We've got the last 16, Canada versus Morocco. That's at 6 p.m. tomorrow. And then Paraguay, France. I did want to do the Paraguay, France one, but I'm not going to be able to make that one, sadly. So the next time I'll be doing probably a double watch along of Brazil versus Norway, which is going to be an absolutely sensational game. And Mexico versus England, of course. Waiting to find out the rescheduled time for that game. So yeah, Sunday will be the next time I do my watch along. I'll be doing a double one. Brazil, Norway. So we can see Vinicius Junior, Neymar and them boys taking on Norway and big Erling Haaland. That's gonna be a spicy one for sure. Could even be a shock with that one. Norway could even just do the business and take out Brazil, to be honest. But yeah, Mexico, England, that is where it's at. That is going to be a massive game. So looking forward to that one. And then obviously later on Monday, we've got Portugal, Spain, as we were talking about earlier. That is going to be a massive game. Explosive. Lamine Yamal, Spain versus Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. That's going to be really, really good. Hey, Abdul, how you doing, my bro? Abdul's back and he says, hi, Vaz and chat, how are you? Also, how is your family? Like and subscribe. Thank you, Abdul. Appreciate the support, my brother. That's another Liverpool fan in the chat. Abdul, the main man. Good to see you, bro. My family as well, thank you very much. My son's my middle son is not well, actually. He's got a bit of a bug flu, but he's soldiering through it. Few of the, taking a few cold and flu tablets to get by. I made him a nice omelette before for dinner because, he's got braces in and struggling to chew. So I made him a nice omelette, so he was happy, then fell asleep before his early shift tomorrow, Abdul. But thank you for asking. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0. Yeah, exactly. Messi again. Liverpool is moving slow in the transfer market. We need squad depth and reinforcement. You never walk alone. Well, first of all, how are you, Abdul? I hope you are well. Please let me know. And yes, Liverpool are moving very slow, my bro. We definitely need to get a move on. I think, Abdul, we need to get a player in the next week because we've got a lot of work to do to try and catch Arsenal next season. Espresso says, yeah, you are right. Looks possible. Haaland masterclass. It could be, my man. I reckon, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Norway do it. I think it's maybe not a 50-50. Actually, it could be a 50-50 Brazil-Norway. Or maybe at best, Brazil 55-45 percentages, but that's a close game. Abdul, welcome back to the chat, my bro. Say hello to Espresso, new to the channel. Lovely guy. He's in the Midlands himself. Sorry, I'm giving your place away, but just going off memory, I'm sure you don't mind. But yeah, he is an Arsenal fan, and he's got his views on the fact of a lot of people getting racially abused in terms of like the social media, the black players, etc. He's like myself. We're both of mixed race, black and white origin. So it's one of those ones, Abdul. So got a lot of nice support on the channel. People that know what certain things are like to go through, etc. So yeah, big him up. Big up the man like Espresso. Espresso Midlands is a big place, no worries. Yeah, he's already Espresso's on the run anyway, GTA style, in the morning when he takes his car to get service. So all good. But Abdul, how are you doing today? Let me know, bro. Right, second half has kicked off. Oh. The day is definitely catching up with me. A friend of mine just texts me and says, "Are Argentina the only team without any black players?" And I'm like, do you know something? They must be. I've never seen a black Argentina player ever. And now, obviously, the demographic of the country, I know there's a lot of German heritage there and whatnot. But yeah, it's quite strange, really. It's very Germanic, isn't it? The Argentinian background. But to not have one black player by now in big 2026, quite strange, really. Espresso says, just found your channel. You're all right, mate. Seems I'll go. Algorithm suppressing me. Oh, no, not really, my man. I haven't been going that long, but thank you for saying that, my brother. At the end of the day, this is why it gets a little bit tiring when you kind of asking people for likes and subscribes, but it's the only way to grow. And, if people find you and they like you, they want to support you, then it's all appreciated. But yeah, maybe in time, I can grow. To be honest with you, it depends on what shot over the bar there. It depends what the mission statement is. Like, I'm not trying to take over the world and be like Mark Goldbridge and all that sort of stuff, or Arsenal Fan TV. It's just something I've got to a little stage in life. I just want a little side hobby, try something. I've always felt like trying it, and I enjoy it. So I thought, why not? In life, you've got to give things a try, my bro. So yeah, so it is what it is. I'm going to keep chipping away anyway. I've got my little setup, give it a go. Play my video games, looking for, like we talked about GTA, do my little GTA stuff as well, and get a few little video games on the go. I already play a few video games on the channel, play a lot of Street Fighter 6, me being that old school guy, giving the Sure You Can special out there, and yeah, eventually I feel if you work hard and you plug away, even the algorithm can't hold you back. Do you know what I mean? Give that red card to the algorithm and just like, Gweh! So, it's all good, my bro. It's all good. But, yeah, thank you for saying that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you just make sure that you drive safely in the morning, bro. Like I said, no Franklin, no Trevor business. Just just keep it moving quietly. Do you think you're going to be staying up late and surviving for the Ghana-Colombia game? It's a long old time, man. Could still be up at 4:30, 5 in the morning if it goes to penalties. Arthur says, okay, ads. Remember that Andrew Tate Misfits fight. Diabolical. Oh, yeah, that was shambolic. That was shambolic. he got clocked. Yes, Arthur, the main man is back. How you doing, Arthur? I thought you dropped off. Espresso was asking, I can't remember, Arthur, are you Arteta in? I know obviously you support Arsenal, but are you pro Arteta, or are you just like, you're all right with him? I can't remember, Arthur. Espresso says, I'll be all right. 3 hours sleep, okay, because sleep 13 hours next day. Now, fair enough, my bro. Do you know what? In my 20s, I survived on about, I think in my 20s and 30s, I survived on 4 hours sleep for about 10 years. And I was fully functioning, no messing about. Abdul says, Vaz and chat, what are you doing on the weekend and next week? Abdul says, I'm waiting for GTA 6 to come out. I don't have a PS5. I can't believe it took 13 years to make it. Ghana vs Colombo. Thank you, and you never walk alone. Abdul, good to hear you playing GTA 6. Maybe we'll play together someday, my bro. And whatnot. Maybe on a PC if you got one. You can GTA 6 it up. Arthur says, the manly man. Arthur is also Arteta in. So there you go, Espresso. Your fellow gooner, Arthur is Arteta in. Abdul says, hi, Arthur, how are you? Also, how's your family? Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, my bro. Arthur says, good and sleeping. Fair enough. Arthur, your family into football? Obviously, they support your football journey. You being the best goalkeeper in this group. Yeah, they support in your... Oh, yeah, Arthur, he got absolutely clocked in that fight. Good. That guy's an absolute disgrace. He's a disgrace to men, that guy. Absolute clown. Good chance here. Oh, good save from Martinez. Good save from Martinez. Espresso says, I reckon GTA 6 will have crypto incorporated. So earning capability will be... So earning capability will be epic. Yeah. I thought, funny enough, I was talking about that with somebody at G. They would definitely incorporate that, 100%. 100%. But yeah, did you... Oh, Arthur says, my dad is an Arsenal fan. Fair enough, Arthur. I hear that. Espresso, did you hear what I said earlier about GTA, about certain aspects of the game are going to be locked behind a paywall for the normal edition as opposed to the ultimate edition? Absolute joke. Scandalous. It's like all these companies, as much as they just know that they can do anything with that game and people are going to eat it up. But it's really, I think it's sad. You try and buy a video game and like, you buy a normal version and you're like, you get cut short. Or you don't get access to everything unless you pay a little bit more money. Like, come on, man. It's like how they want to just drain people, hook us up to the battery and just keep draining us all the time. But yeah, Abdul, yeah, let's hope that LiverpoolFC gets some signings over the line, my bro. I will let him answer that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, my man. Because I'm all over my channel. I remember every name that comes in. And this is the first time I've had the pleasure of chatting with Espresso. Right. Good 1-2. Good play here from Argentina. But strong defender from Cape Verde. Espresso says, Arthur, yes, it's the first time. Vozinha with a kick out. So yeah, and the nice thing that I find as well is because once you start and you're a small channel, it's already, I've probably been going for about a month and a half, couple of months. So it's already gotten to a stage where I'm like, okay, it's quite nice. I've got regular people that come in, have a good laugh, have a good chat. And the main thing is that when you are small, you get to know people. You actually get a chance to interact and talk to people, where obviously when you get to these big channels, you're just going to be a name on the side flying by, and you can't really connect. Man like Victor is new. Oh my days! And who do we see on that shirt there? Is that a Liverpool player on the picture? Let me have a look. Yes, Victor, nice to see you, my man. And who's that on your profile pic? Is that a Liverpool player? Or is that, what country is that? Oh, Neves, PSG. Fair enough, my bro. And nice to have you in the chat, Victor. Feel free to join in with the chat. This is my channel, obviously, as you can see. My name is Ade. And this is my channel. Play video games, love my football, little watch-alongs, non-toxic environments. Fans of any channel are welcome. Have a little chat, share your opinions, share your stories. And yeah, all good, my bro. Welcome. Are you enjoying the World Cup? And who are you following other than PSG? Who is your nation? Are you from France? And I will shut up now. Over to you, brother. Good save from Martinez there. Yeah, sorry, Espresso, I didn't see that one. Yeah, bro, there's so many small channels. It's not easy. Yeah, exactly. But obviously, like I said to you before, it depends on somebody's objective. I'm somebody that is just, I'm easy to get along with and get along to. So, do you know what? It grows, it grows. It don't grow, it don't grow. It will be what it will be, right? But if you work hard at things and put in a lot of time and passion, you'll get somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I've always believed that. And I'm a positive guy, even though Arthur's trying to tell me I'm half full. Victor says, I'm French. I'm really lucky. I mean, our attack is too good. Oh, mate. Honestly, your team, unbelievable. The only thing I'd say, Victor, not to go against it, is that because we were talking earlier about, because before the tournament started, the common sense pick is France. You look at the squad. The attack is unbelievable. Probably, we're looking at an attack, Victor, with your country. This attack will be, oh my days, 1-1. We have the shock. Wow. Duarte with the equalizer. Oh my days. I am stunned. Stunned into silence. And what a finish that was. He absolutely wrapped that. Wow, look at the lady in the crowd. She is stunned. Wow. Martinez looks shocked. Argentina will be shocked. Nobody saw this coming. What a finish. I hear the music in the crowd. Oi. Oh, what a finish that was. Kept that low driven. I will come to the score I will come to the chat in a minute. Oh, through the legs of Lautaro. Martinez can't see it. No Martinez could see that. Two of them couldn't see it. That's a great finish. Wow, and it is insane. Abdul says, boxing this weekend, Abdullah Mason and Bell, and Monday. And Mexico versus England, exactly. Argentina won, Cape Verde. Wow. Unbelievable, right, Abdul? Peter says, I said they could score. You did say that, Peter? Arthur said there's only one French starter that's mainly French. I hear that. The thing is, though, yeah, Victor, back to your team. I think in the future, we will look back, Victor, and say that this French attack is going to be one of the greatest of all time. But we're just living in it now. So it's hard to kind of put it on that level. But in reality, Mbappe is one of the greatest players that's ever played the game. Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner. Desiree Doué. This guy can go anywhere. You know, Bradley Barcola. I need him at Liverpool, bro. I need you to give him to me at Liverpool. I need that guy. So their attack is insane. The only thing about Victor, please let me know what you think. I'm not convinced that Magic Mike Manyan, I think he might be the one small weak link. And I've never liked Upamecano. I think he's one of the most overrated centre-backs in football. Dio Upamecano. I do not rate him, Victor. But let me know what you think. But yeah, France are strong. And before the tournament, I predicted Argentina to win it. So it's looking dangerous now. Oh, Arthur says, there's only one French starter that's mainly French. And the worst one is Rabiot. Rabiot's actually been all right in this tournament, to be fair. Peter says, good morning, Abdul. And Arthur says, good morning, Peter. But yeah, let me know your takes on these things and what I said, Victor, if you want to share. And yeah, wow, what a game we have here. People are going to have to step up. What have Argentina got? Could this be the end of the road? Could this be the shock of the tournament? Wow. Medina with a header across the box. Arthur says, when I went to France, everyone side-eyed me because I was speaking English. Oh, ball breaking into the box. Messi! Oh my God, he's missed. Oh my days. Vozinha on rushing and Messi cannot believe it. He burst into the box. 8 yards out on his right foot. Tries to nutmeg the keeper. And he doesn't score. What a save that is. And he hit it with power. He just shot straight at the keeper though. Wow. Messi's got to score that. Abdul says, hi Peter, how are you? Also, how is your family? You never walk alone and thanks. Arthur says, what a save. Peter says, very good Abdul. Lovely to see everyone chatting well in the thanks. And off comes Lautaro Martinez. Wow. What a section of action we've had there. Crazy, crazy. What is going to happen? Julian Alvarez on. Almada off. Argentina making the changes. Big calls from Lionel Scaloni. Vozinha the GOAT, Victor says. Do you know what? That was a goated save. Wow. Unbelievable. Goosebumps. Did not see this coming. Honestly, the World Cup. How anyone can say that this World Cup has not been amazing? I've heard some people say that this World Cup has been boring. Are they crazy? This has been amazing. Victor says, grandma GOAT. Yeah, Vozinha is definitely the grandpa GOAT, boy. 100%. But yeah, Victor, let me know if you agreed with what I said about the French attack. Very, very strong attack. But I think they could be seen in history, in the future history, that this is one of the greatest attacks that the world has ever seen. Unbelievable. But yes, I'm sure you are very confident that you're going to win it. All right, Alexis McAllister now. What have Argentina got? Will Argentina find a way? I find it hard to believe that they won't get another goal. I thought that was going to be it from Messi. Messi out wide now. Gonzalez. Victor says, our attack could be compared at Brazil 2002, I think, in the future. Exactly. With the great Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, and R9. It is on that level. That's what I mean. I was talking about it with my son yesterday, Victor. I said, I use that exact, funny enough, I said that exact same thing. Because that is the best attack in history in terms of national sides. And I think this France side is on the same level. So yeah, I agree, my bro. But yeah, what do you think about Upamecano at the back and Magic Mike Manyan? I think those are the only real... I think Mike Manyan is okay. He's good. Not the best goalkeeper, but he's good enough. But Upamecano, they give away too many chances, France. But their attack is sensational. So even if a team scores 2, you can see them scoring 4, 5. So maybe it won't matter. Alexis McAllister, the Liverpool midfielder. Abdul says, I can't believe the transfer market overpriced. Players going for 100 million plus. I can't see Liverpool getting Barcola and Wharton. LFC transfers 19 to 25-year-old, 30 million to 70 million players. You'll never walk alone, bro. I think we're not going to go for Wharton now anyway. Barcola I would absolutely love, as I've said to you before. But PSG are already saying, you know, if Elliot Anderson is 116, then Barcola is more. It's just all whether we can kind of maybe see if Barcola won't sign his contract. And maybe, yeah, it's going to cost 100 million to get Barcola. Right, ball across. Oh, scissor kick, wide. Victor says, don't steal us Barcola, please, bro. Sorry, Victor, we're going to try. We have to. But hey, we keep it friendly on the channel. You never know. I mean, Barcola plays a lot of games. I feel so sorry for him. He's such a good player. But when the Champions League gets serious, quarter-final, semi-final, final, Barcola on the bench for Desiree, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Doué. It's like, yeah, he's on the bench, so which is crazy. But that is the strength of PSG. What a game. How do we feel it's going to pan out, guys, in the rest, the 23 minutes left? What do we think? Abdul says, Liverpool need a right back, a left back, centre back, CDM, central midfielder, left winger, right wing, and maybe a number 9. Also squad depth. We need to challenge and compete with Arsenal, City and European top dogs in the Champions League. Definitely the bottom part. Messi dragged down. Going to be a free kick. 28 yards out for the great man, Messi. And this will be a direct free kick. Watch him on the ball. Watch Messi move the ball forward. He always moves it forward. A little bit of cheating. Abdul. So basically, Abdul, we need a whole new team, yeah? Basically, that's what we need, right? No, but I know what you mean. We need squad depth, 100%. That's why we need to get a move on within the next week, Abdul. We have to sign another player. We've only got Victor Munoz in at the moment from Osasuna. We need somebody else. We need a few more signings. Definitely one more by next week, Abdul, 100%. So yeah, let me know, guys. What do you reckon? How this game's gonna pan out? Do you feel Cape Verde can take it, even steal it in normal time, or is it going to be? Is it going to be Argentina with a knockout blow? Espresso says, okay, I got my full chicken rotisserie. Boom! Oh, good strike there from Messi, but it hits the wall. Enjoy your chicken, my bro. Hopefully that sobers you up a bit. Victor says, French centre-backs are insane, but Hernandez and Koundé are definitely France's weakness. Fair enough. Funnily enough, Liverpool are linked with, did you see that, Abdul? Strong links with Jules Koundé for Liverpool. Now, I think he's a better... I agree with you, Victor. I know what you mean. Lucas Hernandez is a weak centre-back, 100%. He's very lucky to be in the French squad, Victor. Definitely. Very lucky, mon ami. Jules Koundé, I think he's a better right back than he is a centre back, but he can play right back. So I would take. There's rumours that Liverpool trying to get him from Barcelona. I think he'd be a good right back for Liverpool, but he could be cover in case there's an injury at centre back. So I would love Liverpool to get Jules Koundé. And Victor, what do you think of this young player, Yan Diomande, that Liverpool were trying to buy? It looks like he wants to go PSG. I'm quite glad that Liverpool aren't going to pay £115 million for him. But are you excited by this guy? It looks like he's going to end up at PSG. Espresso, enjoy that chicken, my bro. Right. Through ball there. Fernandez, Enzo. Lays it back more centrally. Still waiting for Julian Alvarez to get involved in the game. De Paul was looking for Messi, was lurking in the box. Good touch there by De Paul, winning the ball back. So the goal came via a break. So we've got a hydration break coming up now. Koundé had an excellent prime, But right now, it's a bit difficult for him this season. No, I hear you, bro. He did start off his career better than it is now. I agree. I definitely agree. Obviously, he was at Sevilla, and obviously now at Barcelona. Oh, Medina plays it back. Right, ball breaks. Messi goes down, edge of the box. This is Messi territory. 19 yards out, Messi with a free kick. He was looking for it. He sold it well. Cape Verde players, have a look at the replay. It is a foul. It is a foul, but yeah. No, I hear you, Victor, 100%. Victor, are you confident of the three-peat for Champions League? 3 times in a row. Victor says, I'm praying for Diamante to come at PSG. Are you English? Yes, I'm from England. I'm mixed. My background, my ethnicity, I have English mother and Nigerian father. So I am English, but I am mixed. Thank you for asking. But yeah, it looks like Diamante is coming to PSG, my bro. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Just Espresso was talking about his chicken. I'm hungry now. But it's too late to eat now. Don't like eating too late. But he's definitely got me jealous. Bro, did I miss something? Came back, it's 1-1. Oh, so you went out. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, Cape Verde scored a goal against the break. Oh, Messi! What a save from Vozinha. Claws it out. That ball was going top bins. Oh, my days. Messi goes across the keeper. What a save. This guy. Messi's like, oh, my God, he can't believe it. What a free kick that was. I'll come to the messages in the chat. Let's see this corner. This guy, Vozinha. What a player, honestly. What a goalkeeper. Ball, oof. Nearly sneaks across. Wow. Right. Bro, did I miss something? Come back, it's 1-0. Yeah, you missed a great goal from Cape Verde. But since then, it's Argentina on top. Messi with a ball clawed out from Vozinha. Wow. Victor says Nigeria should have played World Cup. They're insane. This is the thing. They got a strong team and a strong squad, but they struggle in the African qualifying. Lots of infighting and politics with the Nigeria national team. That is the problem. Abdul says, what is Jules Koundé's injury record? Iriola is unproven, untested, experienced, and never managed big names. What is the new head coach going to win next season? We shall see. RIP Jota and Gakpo newborn. Justice for the 97. Well said, Abdul. What I would say is, Jules Koundé's injury record, it's okay. It's not bad. He's had a few minor injuries, but never really been out for long. So, in that sense, he's a big game player. He plays for the national team of France. He's played for Barcelona for 2.5 seasons now? 3 seasons, Jules Koundé. So he's very experienced. He's coming into his prime as well. He's about, what is he? About 20, he's 27, I think. So he's coming into his prime. So I think it'll be a good, acquisition. £55 million. Right back, cover at centre back. I think you can't go wrong. As for, I'm not worried about Iriola's being unproven at a high level. I think everyone's kind of deserves a chance. And I think Iriola can win a cup for Liverpool next season at least. And hopefully challenge for the league, Abdul. At least challenge for the league. Challenge for the league, get top 4 and win a trophy. That's what I'm asking for Andoni next season, my bro. Victor says, for PSG to three-peat, I'm scared of City, Arsenal and Bayern. Otherwise, I'm confident. I hear what you're saying, Victor. The thing with PSG, as long as you, over 2 legs, I think it's really only Arsenal, as it stands, that could really give you any trouble. They've got that defensive strength that you saw in the final. Imagine that Champions League final. 77% possession for PSG. 23% for Arsenal, and they still nearly won it. Absolutely crazy. So what does Pete stand for? The 3 Peats. So yeah, it's when you win something, obviously, well, you know what I mean. You win a trophy like they did, they repeat it, and then the 3-peat is doing it 3 times. So it's that terminology that came from tennis back in the day. With Pete Sampras winning Wimbledon 3 times in a row. And they called it the 3-peat because he repeated it and his name was Pete. So there's the knowledge from Ade, the arcade soldier on the channel. Let's go. Right. We've just finished the third quarter, guys. The Americanization of the sport continues. We're going into the fourth quarter. Let's go. Need a hydration break myself. What a fantastic stream this has been. Really lively. Loads of people in the middle of the night. Absolutely fantastic. Victor, I'm speaking a lot to you because you're new to the channel. Are you in Paris now? You live in France now? Cape Verde with a free kick. Quite a long way out. Peter says, I got you. It's been bugging me for over a year with Man City's Pete's. There you go, my man. 3 Pete, 4 Pete. Victor says, Enrique does a great job. What a manager. Best manager in the world, my bro. But I mean, if Arsenal get brilliant attackers like Morgan Rogers, they could be really dangerous, even in Premier League. Oh, well, Arsenal will be the favourites for the Premier League next season. The rumours is, Victor, so this is a little bit scary. They're going to let go of Leandro Trossard, who is 31. Good player, but not, top standard. And the rumours are they're going to try and bring in Morgan Rogers. And if Morgan Rogers, they're going to try and get Barcola. So somebody's coming for Barcola, my friend. Hopefully it's Liverpool. But it could be Arsenal. Abdul says, what do you think of Kaishu Sano, Klopp's next Germany manager? That's right, ? I want Richard Hughes gone. Pre-season, Sunderland, Wrexham, Leeds, Monaco, Como. We need to get ready for next season. You never walk alone. Thanks, Pete. Kaishu Sano, I never heard of him before the other day, the link, so I have absolutely no idea. Obviously, I know he's a midfielder with defensive attributes about him, but I don't know anything about him, so you could probably tell me more. I've just seen the name. Klopp will be a fantastic manager for Germany. How can he go wrong? He's just people will just die for that man. So Klopp is going to be an amazing success. Obviously, the German national FA, the German Football Association, advised Julian Nagelsmann to do the honourable thing and quit before they sack his ass. So yeah. And yeah, pre-season games, they're quite interesting, I suppose. I was looking for a little bit more, some glamour there, Abdul, but I like the Wrexham one. I think that'd be interesting. Sunderland, Leeds, Monaco's a good game. Como, so some decent games. But yeah, we need to get used to the new season. Get some players in for pre-season, Abdul. And Arthur says goal from the free kick. It should have been, or the Messi free kick, nearly. Argentina are definitely struggling. Wow, brilliant. We've got 18 likes on the stream. Absolutely fantastic. Could we break the record for the channel? 20 likes on the stream. That would be absolutely phenomenal. We'll see what happens by the end of the stream. Ball across the goal here. Argentina trying to make a chance. Where we can say, hey, McMauler, how you doing, my bro? You've just joined. You're coming to see Cape Verde pull off a shock. McMauler, I hope you're well, my brother. Arthur says no pens. I know we want to go bed on time, so let's get a winner. Arthur says Pina, the Cape Verde player, 19 now. Wow. Thanks for the knowledge, Arthur. Peter said, oh, sorry, Victor, missed your message. You live next to Paris. I think PSG will ask for more money for Barcola if it's Arsenal because they can cause problems to PSG in Champions League. I think you're right. You know something, actually. That's a very interesting point that you make there, Victor, because PSG will see Arsenal as more of a rival and a danger than Liverpool. So I'm sure if they have the chance, they would rather sell, if they have to sell Barcola, he refuses to stay, he wants to leave, transfer request, blah, blah, blah. They would probably rather sell to Liverpool than Arsenal because Arsenal is a bigger threat. Very good. I never thought about that. I like it. Arthur said, McMauler says, world first time, my bro. Ade in my time. Exactly. Thank you, McMauler. Lovely to see you back, my brother. Arthur says, anyone not liked, make sure to like. Arthur, thank you for bigging up the channel. Really appreciate it, guys. Arthur says, I meant 19 likes. Let's go. McMauler says, right, ball across the box. Surely, own goal. Oh my God, nearly own goal from Lopez. Nearly went in. Ball flashed across the box. Oh my days. Yeah, Arthur, I've just seen it. Incredible. McMauler says, Peter, my bro, morning to you and my cute bro this evening. Thank you, my bro. So Pats, yes, Pat says these Cape Verde lads are having a go at it. The island must be so proud. I need a fridge magnet from here. I hear you, my bro. It sounds like a wonderful place to visit as well, doesn't it, Sir Pats? More power to you, my bro. Another holiday for you and Jan. And Arthur said, I thought he scored an own goal. Oh, mate, how did that not go in? That looked like an own goal right there. But wow, what a fantastic chat we've got going on today. And thank you also to Espresso for talking as well. He's busy slapping his chicken rotisserie back as we speak. But yes, we've had a fantastic chat this evening. We have 8 minutes to go. And yes, it will be amazing if we could break the channel record and get 20 likes on the stream. Let's go for that. Hopefully somebody will pop in and make that happen. Victor, are you confident for England for the World Cup? Victor, not really, my man. England's got an excellent attack. Very good. Maybe after France, the second best attack in the competition, maybe. But our defence is poor. We give away too many chances. And the problem I have is that I look into things quite deeply in the sense of, right, chance here. Vozinha picks up the ball. England are playing in Mexico. Mexico are going to have the crowd support. Mexico players have been back there for 6 weeks, acclimatizing to the altitude. The England players are going to find it very tough with the conditions. Warm. It's a Mexican climate. Mexico at home in their home stadium. All of the crowd. The altitude is against us. But obviously, on any given day, England are better than Mexico. If this game was played anywhere in the world, it's 80% England going to win this over 20% Mexico. I think it's very much 50-50 now. Let's see. I've got a feeling, I'm hoping for 2-1 in normal time. Ball now across the box. Oh my days. Yeah, in normal time, I hope England 2-1. But I think it's going to be 1-1 going into extra time and then anything can happen. But that's my thoughts, Victor. Let me know your thoughts. Arthur says, if Sir Harry Kane has an off day, we are out. See, that's the other thing. We're too reliant on Harry Kane. You're right, Arthur. We are too reliant. That's where we need somebody else to step up. But also, Thomas Tuchel is not playing other strikers. He's not bringing on... Oh, headed in the box. That was a great chance there for Argentina. You think around 12:45 in England? Yes, it is 12:45 McMauler in England right now. Very late, but we are pumped, having a great chat and enjoying the game. But yes, let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. So Medina looks like he's off. De Paul is done. Is this cramp or is this an injury? Today off for Van Dijk and Sons. Yeah, that's it, my man. Yeah, taking a day off from the Liverpool shirt today. I'm just going with the Marks and Spencer shirt. It's nice and light, nice and breezy. A little bit of a mint green, light green. We go with that. Little summer vibes for the channel. So all good. No, Arthur, he was saying he thinks it's 12:45 in England. He was just doing a calculation. Is this game going to go to extra time? Are we going to get the shock of the tournament so far? Peter says, you know it's an Armani t-shirt. It really isn't Armani. I'm closer to Primani than Armani, believe me. But yeah, some brilliant people chatting today. Absolutely loved it. So cool when new people come in, stick around and share their stories. It's fantastic. Right, McMorland says 4:30 hours behind Sri Lanka, 4.5 hours behind, and it's 1:30 hours behind Saudi Arabia. Arthur says there's always late drama in these games. You're right, Arthur, there always is, because people get tired, the concentration goes. Victor says, I think England have a brilliant squad. I think Spain and France are better, but England can definitely play the final. Right, ball across the box, and cleared. Alexis McAllister runs in, volley, begging for a corner. Right, I'll start that again. Victor says, I think England have a brilliant squad. I think Spain and France are better. True. But England can definitely play the final if they play well against RDC, against the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was scary. The thing with England and what I like about us is that even when we're not playing well, we will grind you down. We will eventually we will crush the team, because England are very powerful, very fast, very strong. And as long as we're within one goal, England will all cause anybody a problem in this World Cup. It would be amazing to play France in the final. Wow. McMorland says nearly 25 to 30 new players scouted from this FIFA by Wish. Do you know something? There's a lot of players will get moves, McMorley. You're right. A lot of players will get some really good moves, especially some of the African teams. Some of those players will definitely get some big moves. So impressive. McAllister gives it away there. Victor says England may be the best team without the ball. There you go. Exactly. But saying that, my problem as well is that we've got one of the best players in the tournament in Jude Bellingham, attacking wise. But Jude Bellingham is a big problem for England. A lot of the goals England concede are from mistakes from Jude. But obviously he is a great player. But defensively, he's a bit of a problem. And Declan Rice, who is one of the best players at the tournament, defensive positions, he's carrying big injuries. And he's a big problem for Arsenal next season, because that boy needs a rest. They need to look after him, because he is literally walking wounded. He is going through a lot of problems, Declan Rice. McMorland says the English team should find better strikers to replace Kane. If they don't, that will be an unfillable hole. I know what you mean. They need someone that's a stronger backup and younger. Wow, McAllister. They're trying to say a hand. Let's have a look. They look quite strong. Let's see. Is Lopez guilty? VAR penalty check, Arthur says. Okay, let's see. Right, Messi swings the ball into the box. Lopez. Oh, he heads in. It hits. Can they give that for that? Oh, they're going to give it. It's hit him in two places. I know what you said. It is robbery, but they're going to give it. Hits him in two places on the arm. Are they going to give it? Oh, they didn't. Okay. Fair enough. That's good. To be fair, that is fair. Not much you could do about it. You just never can tell, can you, with some of these officiating these days and different federations and how they view things. But yeah, in a way, you're glad that that penalty is not given. But Argentina are definitely pushing. They're the team more likely looking like scoring a winner. But as we've seen, Cape Verde are very, very dangerous. +8 additional minutes. Cheers, Arthur. Alvarez. Ooh. Good defending from Cape Verde. McMorland says Nathan Ake, the Manchester City defender, is in active talks for 7 million move to Fenerbahce. I think that's a good signing. 7 mil. Obviously, he's quite injury prone, Nathan Ake, but as a backup defender, can play left back as well. He would make a good signing. Man City would never sell to Liverpool, but I would have done that deal for 7 million. Peter was saying I was praying making my brew with the Peno tension. Yeah, you're fine, mate. No penalties today. Argentina pressing, controlling, probing, looking for the winner. I think that's why they're ready to release Abosbek. I hear you, my bro. We should start to see some movement. Ooh, good long shot there from Leo Paredes. Good shot. Horrible move from Turkey club. You think so, Mauler? You think it's horrible for him to move? Do you think he should go to the Premier League now? Victor says, problem for Cape Verde is that even if they do go to penalties, Martinez is a great stopper. You're traumatized of the final in 2022. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, he is a difference maker. But this Vozinha guy, who is changing the rules of social media, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, nothing surprised me with this so far. But let's hope that it doesn't go to penalties and somebody gets a winner. It's very cruel when somebody goes out on penalties, Victor, 100%. But yeah, I know what you mean though. The pressure though. Will Cape Verde have pressure on them in penalties? They're not expected to even get anywhere near penalties. So, yeah, very impressive performance. Are we going to stay up for extra time? Or is Arthur correct and say we always have late drama? Argentina are pushing for the winner. It's going to be a corner. Ooh. The deflection took it away from the heads of the Argentinian players. Alexis McAllister. Messi. Turning. Oh, and he wins another foul. Wow. Another foul for Messi for the right-hand side. 20 yards out. Goes down in a heap. Looks a bit of a clumsy tackle. Yeah, he definitely got taken out. Oh my God, he got fouled twice. 2 different players. Arthur says, make sure to like. Really appreciate that, Arthur. Thank you for the big up. Let's see if we can get the channel to 20 likes for the first time ever on a stream. That will be sensational. Mauler says, Gilberto from Mexico Club, they now releasing already. Now a bid war going among Barca. Oh, really? Okay. Never even heard of this player. But okay. I will keep my eyes out for him. Right, Messi now. What can the little genius do? Peter says Maradona was always booted about the pitch too. Oh, 100%. Imagine Maradona, how long his career would have been in this day and age. With better boots, better pitches, better everything. Would have been looked after more. Right, here we go. Messi. 1 second, come to that in a second. Messi steps up. Oh my days, gets through. Weird save that was. Victor says, is Sloth still Liverpool coach? No, thank goodness. We have the Bournemouth coach now. And here is his name, Andoni Iraola. Why is my keyboard not working? Yeah, that's the new Liverpool manager. He took over about 3 weeks ago from Sloth, Arne Sloth. Yes, he had to go though. Embarrassing. Victor, that was so annoying because last year, not this season, the previous season, when we played PSG, we had that great game. We beat you 1-0 in the Parc des Princes. The Parc des Princes, we beat you 1-0 and then you came to Anfield and beat us 1-0 and then it went to penalties. Yeah, look how close it was. Amazing game. And then last year, we go there and we get destroyed 4-0 overall. Disgusting. Arne Slot out. So yeah, PSG was a big problem for Liverpool with the last 2 seasons, but last year it was embarrassing. McMorla said for Wilfred Singo, Liverpool and Inter fighting. Nah, bro, I don't know. I know the player, but I haven't heard the link. So yeah, we shall see. Espresso, welcome back, brother. Says this is a Capo Verde masterclass. It really is. They are so organised. It's so impressive, isn't it? Like, you know, some of these African nations this tournament have been absolutely amazing. The organisation, the spirit, the physical strength, the tenacity, the stamina. Just different gravy. I've got a feeling there's going to be a sucker punch at the end, though. Yeah, and we fought 3-0. Yeah, exactly. No chance. To be fair, Arthur said it actually. He said, I think Arthur said 1-0 pens, I think he said. Or did you say 0-0, Arthur? But either way, Arthur said extra time and pens. So fair play to Arthur. The judge does it again. Yeah, exactly, Espresso. And we're talking about 3-0. What were we smoking? Peter says, I remember seeing Mbappe talking about how good Salah, Mane, Firmino were. Yeah, obviously that was a few years ago, talking about how Liverpool had the best attack in world football at the time. And they did in the 2018 to 2021 period. Ayab Boyadi, Morocco man, ready to sell for Arsenal for 43 million. No. McMorla, they want 60 million to 80 million pounds minimum. No chance. Right, that is full time, and now we have extra time. Right. Victor says, the 1-0 was a robbery at Anfield. It was difficult for PSG. Well said. And that's exactly right, Victor. That was one of the biggest robberies when we went to Parc des Princes and won 1-0. Alisson was unbelievable. Best goalkeeper performance I've seen in my life from any goalkeeper. It was unbelievable. PSG should have won 5-1. But in the Anfield game, obviously, Dembele scored that goal. We should have won that game. We hit the post. We destroyed you in the second half. We just couldn't get the goal. But it is what it is. So Pat says, Argentina's population is 92 times bigger than Cape Verde. These are so fit. Oh, wow. Is that a fact? Incredible. Espresso says, I will pay more attention on Arthur's predictions. Yeah. To be fair, Arthur, he knows his stuff. He's a very sharp young man. And Arthur says 20 likes with the... Did we get 20 likes or are you just bigging it up? Let's have a look. Oh, 19 likes. Very close. Very close. 19 likes. Respect, Arthur. Great to see. Morla says John Manzambi, Swiss midfielder, Man United and Madrid war on 43 million, 20 years old, man. Oh, fair enough. Well, you've got some news. I haven't heard that myself, but yeah, all good. We love to see it. Well, if there is 20 likes after that is a fantastic achievement because haven't got to that before. So hopefully it is. My one hasn't refreshed yet. But yeah, lovely stuff. Big 20 watching. That's what we like to see. All good. Anyone that's in the background, feel free to come in. Have a chat with myself, Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. We got lots of people in the chat. Whoever you support, whatever your country, wherever you're from, you are welcome. Let's have a chat. Make friends. Let your voice be heard. Let us know who your club side is. Liverpool fan. We have Arsenal fans. We have PSG fans. We have all sorts in the chat. We've got a person in the chat that just supports Cavani and supports whoever he plays for. So come in and have a chat. It's all welcome. Wow, really? 22 likes? Wow, I'm actually blown away. Fantastic. But enough of this like talk. I don't want to keep talking about it. It's not that important. It is a nice thing to see, but all good. All good. I appreciate it immensely. It's all about making friends, connections, and hopefully people joining and enjoying the content. Hey, AFC, Villa fan, nice to see you, my brother. How you doing? Are you enjoying the World Cup? And what are you following England? I'm sure you are. Let me know. And what do you think about the big game on, well, it was Monday morning, but it's looking like Sunday evening. Over to you, Villa fan. Arthur says hello. Espresso says 21 likes. Good when only 16 watching now, bro. Yeah, exactly. It's, no complaints. Very, very happy. Peter says, Mon Dieu, Arthur ain't fibbing for once. It's 21 on my screen. Fantastic. Have they confirmed it's 1 a.m. start? So Villa fans, so they've backtracked that this whole storm thing and they were going to bring it forward 6 hours. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Oh, that's annoying. Damn. Okay, fair enough. Well, it is what it is. Just have to have a late one because need to watch the game. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Because I was wondering, because that news broke earlier today, didn't it? But it is what it is. But anyway, how are you feeling about things, AVFC? Are you optimistic about next season? Obviously, you've had the kind of the 19 million pound fine for the breaches of financial fair play or whatever they call it now, SCR. You confident about next season? Big Unai Emery, the most underrated manager in world football. Are you confident that you're going to be able to sustain your place in the top 4 or 5 as well as hold on to a bit of a title, maybe not a title challenge or maybe even a title challenge? Let me know. Aston Villa, very good team, very respected. Are you going to keep Morgan Rogers? That is the big question. Espresso says, Arthur, what's your prediction? Colombia, Ghana, bro? I'll throw mine in while Arthur looks to answer. I'm going for Colombia 2-1. That's what I'm going for. 2-1's a bit of an easy cop-out because it's the most common scoreline in football, more or less. But that's just the gut. That's my gut feeling. Right, extra time is underway. Victor says, next season Premier League clubs need to pay attention at Chelsea. 100%. Alonso is a great coach. Initially, before we got Iraola, I did want Xabi Alonso to come in, former Liverpool player. Chelsea are going to be a dangerous side. It looks like they're keeping Enzo Fernandez, which is a good move for them. And they have, more importantly, 1 game a week. No distractions, no Europe. So a bit like Man United this season, they got 1 game a week. So they are definitely going to be dangerous. Whether they're in a title race, a little bit early to say, but they should definitely be in the top 4 shake-up. 100%. McMorla says Boca Juniors. Yep, you're a Boca Juniors follower because of Edinson Cavani. And so Pat says, we can nearly have 2 5-a-side games going here with 19 watching. Good to know. Espresso says, if Ghana gets their first goal, unlikely. We'll see. But Colombia will find it hard work if so. That is true. Because them Ghanaian boys do not mess about. They are defensively solid as anything. Right, ball played out wide. Fizzed into the box by Molina. Given away rather foolishly by Lopez for a corner. He didn't mean that, but it is what it is. Right, we've done that one by Espresso. Aston Villa Van says, England game, anything can happen. Just look at the game now. It's knockout football and you need some luck. 100%, my bro. 100%. We were talking about it a little bit just before you popped in, but maybe you were there in the background, I don't know. But Heart says England should get it done 2-1. We've got the altitude problem. On any given day, corner comes in, flicked on. Let's see what happens here. Bad first touch there. Smashes it in. 2-1 Argentina. What a goal that is. Oh my days. Wrapped in by Lautaro Martinez. What a finish. So Argentina score without Messi for once. Wow. And I was saying it beforehand. Not that they were going to score, but it was a pointless corner. The corner was a mistake. Given away unnecessarily by Lopez of Cape Verde. He scuffed the clearance. It went behind for a corner. And bang, there you go. You make a mistake and world-class players will make you pay. Lisandro Martinez just slapped Argentina into the lead. Left-footed strike. Roofs it into the top of the net. That was no joke. Oh, but the flick on. Is that going to count as offside or is he, interfering with play? But surely he's interfering with play. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. Or we'll see. Maybe a VAR check. We'll see. Arthur says, damn it. Let's go with, so back to AVFC. Yeah, so my head says 2-1 England in normal time. So my heart says 2-1 England in normal time. Head says 1-1 extra time. Anything can happen. We shall see. Altitude against us. Home fans against us. Mexico lost 2 games in 89 games. Fair enough, they haven't played that great competition all those years, but it is what it is. It's going to be a tough game. Let's go through some of the stuff. Victor says these African teams add some magic to the cup. 100% they do, bro. They bring a lot of passion, great fans, great commitment. They bring the music, the colour. It's a wonderful sight. African fans are amazing. So Pat says, Peter, I'll buy the kit. Fancy a nice pair of pink boots. For £400 of your English money, sir. Arthur says, damn it. Peter says, gutted. McMorla says, if Congo went to defensive in the last 20 minutes, England should have been in the trouble. Yeah, possibly. But I found out England, we were always going to break them down. I had that feeling. I said it many times on the stream. We're too strong. And eventually we were going to make it count. We were creating too many good chances in the first half. And that's what England will do to you. But yes, well said, everyone. Keep the chat flowing. Absolutely brilliant chat in the stream today, as it usually is. Oh, great feat from Varela there in the midfield from Cape Verde. They need to push forward now. Are they going to get the 2-2 or get the knockout sucker punch 3-1 to Argentina? Right, chest down here from Duarte. Laid off sweetly there. Peter says, my prediction at 1-0 was Cabo could get one, but Arj had a bigger probability to score. I'm hoping my jinx creates a Cabo equaliser. Right, left-footed cross, edge of the box, and they've got a corner. So they've got something. Alexis McAllister makes the block, and there's a corner. I missed that one from Victor. Victor says, problem with Congo was that they were so tired in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, exactly. But this is what I was saying, Victor. England, and when we were talking about England being a strong team, England can grind down anyone. They have the physical edge on practically everyone in this tournament. The Premier League pace and power. Oof. Is that another corner? Gonzalez, clearance. He looks sheepish. Another corner now. Pressure from Cape Verde. McMorland said, when my Peterborough here, don't worry, Cape Verde. Ball in, poor corner. But it's gone through. Where's it going through? Back heel. Another corner. Argentina panicking. Argentina panicked clearance, that was. Espresso says, if Cape Verde scores, France will be rubbing their hands thinking Argentina ain't about that life. Do you know what? I hear what you're saying. Right, good pressure from Cape Verde here. 3 corners in a row. Right, Argentina with a break. Julian Alvarez breaking down the left flank. Doesn't have the pace to get away. Oh, what's going on there? Everybody feel free to put your predictions for the Colombia-Ghana game. And honestly, how exciting is Portugal-Spain? On Tuesday, is it? That game is literally unmissable. No, sorry, 8 o'clock on a Monday. UK time. Portugal-Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal versus Lamine Yamal's Spain. That is going to be absolutely sensational. As Expresso said earlier in the stream, that amazing 3-all in 2018. Oh, great one play. Great 1-2 here. Ball drops. Messi, what can he do? Spin, swivels. They're looking for a handball. Sorry, it's Julian Alvarez with a swivel there and a shot. Espresso says 1-0 or lucky 1-1. For who? Oh, right. For who? Do you think what? For Ghana? Your boys Ghana? Sadly, for the African team, I think... July the 6th, 1 a.m. UK time, England versus Mexico. Yeah, it's mad. Mad time for us, but got to be in it, man. Got to be here to watch it. Ball into the box. Gonna drop 2. Nobody that counts. AVFC says Spain will win. Ronaldo is past his best. He certainly is. Saying that, obviously, if he gets a chance in the box and it drops to his feet, he'll put it away. But he can't get on to the end of anything. Younger Ronaldo, 6 years ago, would have got to at least 3 more chances this World Cup. 100%. Espresso says Colombia 1-0. And that's coming from a half Ghanaian. I hear it. And there's my prediction. Sadly, I think Colombia 2-1 Ghana. But, you know, we're coming down to the last 16. And it's just pure strength left in the competition. Just top teams everywhere. Espresso says Ghana being knocked out by South American teams. Think be 3 times now. Happy to be wrong. I hear you, my bro. Let's see what happens. AVFC, yeah, I was asking you earlier. What did you think about... you probably don't want to lose him, but all the rumours about Morgan Rogers. They've been happening for about 2 weeks now. These rumours are getting stronger and stronger. Morgan Rogers to Arsenal. What are your thoughts? Will you be devastated to lose him? And how much do you think you could squeeze out of Arsenal if it means you need to sell for squad cost ratio limitations? Let me know. McMorla says, by God, wish all other matches suitable time for Ade, bro. But only England match dangerous. I hear that, mate. Yeah, I hear that. Most of the, to be fair, we've been lucky in England. Our games have been at decent times, so I cannot complain. Victor says, Colombia underrated. Their teamwork is amazing, definitely. And they got some absolute ballers there. Obviously, prime chief being Luis Diaz, 100%. Peter says Aston Villa need to back their manager. He's good. Yeah, he's a sensational manager. I would have gladly had him at Liverpool. Unai Emery. And I'm amazed that he gets so much stick from Arsenal. They didn't give him enough time at Arsenal. They did not give Unai Emery enough time at Arsenal. That is for sure. Absolutely brilliant top drawer manager. Nah, he's not a rubbish manager. No way. No way is he. Are you crazy? No chance. Even in his first season at Arsenal, he got you to the Europa League final. And qualified in the, and got a top 6 finish. And then obviously Arteta comes in and it became, nah, he's not. Right, McMorla says, but in South Asia, some heavy brains awake in 9:30 p.m. to cover all matches. Yeah, I know, my man. But yeah, some people just, you have to know, it's not worth killing yourself. Do you know what I mean? You got to make sure that, you can function properly the next day. We've all got jobs to do. We've all got lives to lead. Can't stay out all night watching football. But God, this was such a great finish from Martinez. Bang! Roofed in it. Arthur says, ruined our club. You're fine, Arthur. Peter says, have you ever had an Asbo, Arthur? Espresso says, oh, he's laughing at it. McMorla, that's why that full Trump needs. Right, Vozinha takes a touch. They shouldn't be playing at the back. Just clear it, guys. Yeah, they need to not be playing at the back there. Victor says, do you believe in a comeback of Tottenham? They're really active in the transfer market. Nah. 2-2. Header from nowhere. Wow. Just took my eye off the screen for a minute. Wow. 2-2. I'm in shock. I don't know why I'm shocked. This team keeps doing it. Wow. He's up in the crowd. Lopez Cabral. They tell him to get back on the pitch. What a moment. Come on, I need to see the replay. Man wanted to go see his girlfriend. Right, I'll read that. Come on, show the replay. Does he get booked for that? Wow, 2-2. Unbelievable. Oh my God, I've never seen it so long to take a replay. Can we just see the goal again, please? Come on, I need to see the goal again. Right, okay. Wow. That pass to him was ropey as anything. Edge of the box. Oh my days. That goal is ridiculous. Unsavable. Lopez Cabral. Unbelievable. Right. That was probably the goal of the tournament so far. What an absolute worldie. Pat says that was a worldie. Arthur says, wow. Aston Villa FC says, one man doesn't make a team. If he goes, he goes. We just get on with it. Respect it, AVFC. And I suppose as long as you get big money, it is what it is. McMorla says, Lopez Cabral just made the whole of Argentina sad. Expressor says, bro, if I got a bet on, I go to sleep and find myself waking to check the score. Yeah, that's not the way to be, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's dangerous. Man's got his money on his mind. McMorla, you said don't worry, brother. That's what Peter said when Peter's here. Cabo Verde don't need to worry. You was right, McMorla. Expressor says, bro, you ahead. Can't believe it. Argentina not about that. You see. Yeah, right about now then, not about that life. McMorla says, my second team after Uzbek and Paraguay just came to round 32 and now on the way to round 16. Wow, well, we've got 15 minutes to see what Argentina can do. AVFC said, I was asleep myself, had it on the radio, but the dog collapsed, having a fit. I woke me up around and found this channel. Oh, that's nice, man. Well, whatever it takes, I thank your dog for bringing you here. I respect it. Messi breaks to him, edge of the box. Oh, my days. Wraps in a left-footed shot across the keeper, who claws it out. Wow. You would have put big money on Messi converting that, even though he was 16 yards out. But AVFC, I thank you, dog, for bringing you here. It's been wonderful to have you here. Hopefully you subscribe and stick around. I look forward to covering lots of news next season and Aston Villa games as well. So all good, my bro. And with myself, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm not a biased fan. I'm not one of these idiots that will be like, my team, my team, my team. I call it how it is. If my team is trash, my team is trash. If your team is good, your team is good. I am very non-biased when it comes to footy. I'm not about this dying on a hill for an average team. It's all about, if your team is rubbish, your team is rubbish. You have to hold your hand up and be real in this world. But yeah, I thank you for your dog for waking you up and bringing you to the channel. Espresso says, what happened to Capo Verde? They smashing it. It is a madness, right? And that's the thing. They're not even trying to hold on. It's like these guys are looking to win it. McMorla says, when Vozinha here, why sad by wish? I hear you, bro. Vozinha is not messing about. He is having a tournament for the ages. Victor says, I think everyone on earth is for Cape Verde except Argentina fans and pro Messi. Victor, I think you're correct. Everyone wants to see the shock. What can Argentina do? Loose ball there. Loose ball there by Molina. Argentina hunting now in packs. Give a poor foul away. Alexis McAllister. So Pat says, you can fit 10% of the Cape Verde population in that stadium. It's absolutely absurd. This could be history in the making. It could be. McMorla says, final sub Molina out. Montiel in. Montiel in. Montiel is the man who scored the winning goal for Argentina in the World Cup final, you recall. Victor, look away. Montiel, your nemesis. The man who won the World Cup is coming on. And the thing is, Victor, if Argentina go out, that makes it easier for France. So I'm sure you will be happy if Argentina go out. This goal was absolutely ludicrous. What a goal that is. Is that the best goal of the tournament so far? Absolutely insane goal. Wow. So Pat says sign him. Who do you mean? The lad who scored the goal? Lopez Cabral? Wow. What a finish that was though, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh. Wow. The way he's running off and he's like, he can't believe it. McMorla says, still by my wish, bro. Don't believe Cape Verde on France. They prove him wrong again and again. You never know. Yep, and the keeper. I hear you. I hear you, Pat. And the keeper's 40 years of age as well. It's like I would bring in a keeper for the vibes. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's an older guy, but imagine as a backup goalkeeper to Alisson or Mamardashvili. Bring him in for the vibes. You know, you get eyes on the club. Absolutely unbelievable. Argentina are in shock. And Vozinha is dominating Messi. You're right, Arthur, he is. Guy that scored a banger to Real Madrid. Oh, my days. And he's a fullback as well. So Pat says, we're getting a bowl for less than 100k. So true. 100k and a packet of dry roasted KP nuts out here. But wow. Diego Simeone in the crowd. Looking on. I think his missus is praying. Mad. McMorla says news, Vozinha heavy agreement is going between Brazilian club and Portuguese club. Fair enough. AVFC, thank you, my brother. Really appreciate it, my man. Absolutely love to have you on. Mate, this place is all about good vibes, making friends, chatting, not being silly against each other's clubs and all that. Maybe Arthur's a little bit on, but he's only a youngster. We can forgive him. But other than that, it's all about just getting on, sharing a beautiful game. Of course, when it comes down to it, we all want certain teams to lose. I'm no fan of Man U. Give me a Man United defeat any day of the week. I'll be happy as Larry. But other than that, you know, I'm here to see beautiful football and enjoy the game. But thank you for subscribing, man. Really appreciate it. Right, second half of extra time is underway. Espresso says, did I jinx Argentina? I swear I said that to you. Yeah, I know you did, bro. I know, it's mad. But you know what? It is what it is. This World Cup has just been... Honestly, I was saying it earlier at the beginning of the stream. This World Cup has been sensational. How anyone can say this World Cup has been boring, I have absolutely no idea. The games have been amazing. It's been the highest scoring World Cup I can remember in my lifetime. And some of the goals have been maybe not completely amazing goals, but it's just been top. I think it's been top tier entertainment. Arthur says Arsenal play the most beautiful football. All right there, Pinocchio. They play functional football, and sometimes they play good football, but they definitely don't play the most beautiful football. No. So Pat says Messi has a look on his face similar to one he had at the Barcelona. Do you know something? You're right. He does. He did that. The what the F face, like. McMorland says, Man United played some great football by Goldershap past. Yeah. They used to. But it's cool. I'm a little bit worried about them next season a little bit, to be honest. If they get 4 or 5 really good acquisitions, they can challenge for the league. I don't think they will, but they could do. AVFC says, makes a change to find a channel that's not talking shit about it. This is it. AVFC, this is it. Because... Look, I'm a mature guy. I've been on a planet a long time. And I don't like this whole so-called banter culture where we get off on hurting other fans. Now, the premise for me with football is this. I remember being 17-year-old and 17, 18 years of age. I'm going out Saturday night. I'm looking forward to it. If Liverpool lost at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, I didn't want to go out with my mates. I'd make excuses. I'd be like, nah, I've changed my mind. I've had enough. I'm in a bad mood and all this sort of stuff. But that's an internal struggle. That's an internal pain. But people now getting off on making other people feel bad. It's like, it's nothing against like Arsenal fan TV, but it's like that whole culture where people want to tune in and laugh at other supporters. Now, I understand it can be entertaining, but when you see other fans going through pain, that's what I don't like. I don't even like seeing Man United fans in pain. I've got a lot of friends of mine that are Man United fans. But I'm not here to get off on the demise of other people, because at the end of the day, I know what it's like we all know what it's like to feel pain when our team loses. So, I just want a place where I can go, so it's my channel, kind of obviously control the flow. And at the end of the day, people are getting on. That's what it should all be about. And of course, you can have a little laugh if something happens or somebody gets battered one week. But we shouldn't be like jumping in, steaming in, because people take football way too seriously sometimes. So yeah, I'm waffling on a bit now. But yeah, I just think we need to roll it back a bit and move away from this banter culture, which is just another form of abuse, if you ask me. Espresso says, yeah, the haram handbrake FC, as in Arsenal. Well, you're an Arsenal fan, so I guess you could say that. McMorland said haram means prohibited in Arabic. Yeah, he knows. He's saying he's a Espresso, McMorland. Espresso is an Arsenal fan, and he thinks they play boring football. And he's an Arsenal fan, and he thinks Arteta plays haram football. Espresso says, I'm with you. Only give it when they deserve it. These days, they hammering you for no reason. Exactly. Like rants going on about PGMO favouring Arsenal, bollocks. And that's fair. I quite like a lot of rants takes. He knows a lot. His football knowledge is very good. But I don't like to... Let's not make excuses about anything. Let's just watch the game, enjoy the game for what it is. Kim Jong-un is a Manchester United fan. Is he? I've absolutely no idea. And Peter says, I know what haram means at McMorland. Right. Run into the box. Great run this is. That was a great run. Great run from Gonzalez. AVFC says, I was like that when Villa got relegated to the old second division. What was that, my man? What, as in you was positive, or just wanted to go back to enjoying the game? What's gone on? My stream glitched and Romero scored. I didn't even see it. Argentina in front, third time. My screen just went on the blink. I turned it came back on. And that was it. That's all she wrote. So now they are behind again. Can Cape Verde do it again? Argentina scored 3. And Lionel Messi is not scoring. Oh, he scored 1, didn't he? What am I talking about? Strike that from the record. Need to see this goal. Couldn't see it because the screen went on the blink. Right, corner comes in from Messi. Bang! Messi with the assist. Great corner. Perfect delivery. Hits a Cape Verde hand on the way in. But it doesn't matter. It's a goal. Legit goal. Wow. McMorland says, what if Kim Jong-un was a Liverpool fan? Well, it wouldn't matter to me personally. He supports who he wants. I don't know him. It is what it is. It's not going to stop me loving Liverpool. I've supported Liverpool my whole life. AVFC, your comment earlier about you was like that when Villa got relegated to second division. What did you mean by that? Like you went positive vibes, just enjoying it. What was the correlation? Feel free to let me know. McMorland says, cute, my Peter, bro. Espresso says, gives the thumbs up to Peter. McMorland says, all websites glitch, bro. Oh, I see. Yeah, so hardly anyone even really saw the goal. Strange. Espresso says 10 minutes to level it up. Can they do it? Capo Verde. Peter says, I'll be honest, I'm not happy and we need a miracle now. Arthur says, because you're a glory hunter. Arthur. Hold on 1 minute. Arthur, can you get off my neck? Listen, I supported Liverpool as a kid. We used to win the league every year. I was a glory hunter. But I served my prison sentence. From 1990, we didn't win a league title for 30 years. I proved my loyalty. I've been to Anfield. I've been to the ground many times. I've done the pilgrimage to Anfield. So there you go. Right. Peter says North Korean women won the World Cup with an exceptional level of skills. I did not know that. Mamorla says, Peter, bro, don't go with that side. Right. Julian Alvarez cuts in the middle. Poor cross. Cut out and played back to Vozinha. He's dilly-dallying on the ball. Lovely pass out. What an exciting game. Unbelievable. One of the best games of the tournament so far, for sure. Lovely ball out from the back. Argentina down to 10. Waiting for somebody to get back up. So have Argentina even got any substitutions left? Oh, Moreira rushing into the back stick. Just missed it as it went off. Arthur, is that the Paraguay flag, is it? Or is that the North Korean flag? What is that? That's the Capo Verde flag. Capo Verde, 6 minutes. 6 minutes to save their World Cup. They are definitely the story of the World Cup. Oh, that's the North Korean flag. Okay. It's a lot different. I didn't know it had blue on it. I thought it was just fully red. But okay. But more espresso macchiato with the laughing emoji. The Squidworth emoji. Oh, is that going to be a free kick? Edge of the box. Montiel, who had a loan spell at Nottingham Forest, if you recall. So, yeah. Poor giveaway. That's a poor challenge from Montiel. He looked miles off it. Does anyone want to tell him that this is a big World Cup round of 32 match? Montiel, the former Nottingham Forest loanee, struggling in defence there. He looked miles off it. All right, Capo Verde, free kick, edge of the box. So it's the goal scorer, Cabral Lopez, is about to take it. Oh, I hear that. Let's have a look now. The goal scorer. Jeez! Arthur says good save. It certainly was. Wow! And that was going. Maybe on the first replay. Well, let's see on the replay. Maybe it wasn't exactly top bins, but it was definitely going in. Oof, it was definitely dipping under the bar. Good save from Martinez. You know what's the maddest thing for me? That's one of the stories of the Premier League. How was this guy Emiliano Martinez, an Arsenal goalkeeper for 10 years and barely played for them. It's absolutely the maddest story. And you lot were struggling for a goalkeeper during them years. I've never seen a goalkeeper so good, but just be nowhere for so long of his career. This guy was in non-league. This guy was not non-league, but he was in like League 2, League 1, Championship. He was all over the place. This guy is a world-class keeper. Super burnt Leno. Get out of here. Espresso says, holy S, Cape Verde. These guys are serious. They're a serious team. Really, really good team. But that's the thing, though, Arthur. I know you're very supportive of your players, but you had you had Martinez the whole time while you're persevering with the likes of maybe not Wojciech. Who's the other one you had? The one from the one that went to Watford. He was so bang average. Bert Leno's an okay keeper. Martinez is far better. Who was the goalkeeper you was messing around with? He was rubbish then. Yeah, but he's not rubbish now, is he? You don't go from rubbish to this good in the space of a few years. You're either good or you're not. Right. Corner now. Cape Verde, just a few minutes left. They've got to do something. They need a shot on target. They need to get something on this, on a set piece. They've got the physical height advantage. Only Romero really is anyone of real height in it. Lisandro Martinez is good in the air. Whipped in, cleared. That was a fantastic clearance there by Paredes. Espresso says, bare errors, like we kept in Ketia and got rid of Balogun. Yeah, that was a mad one. And do you know what's mad? You didn't even get any good money for Balogun. The guy went to France and was like top scorer in the French league. And you, man, couldn't even get 30 million for him. It was crazy work. But, yeah. Right, ball across the box. That's going to be... Good save there. Cleaves at the man, but... takes the ball. That was close. A little bit later, you're talking about a penalty there. But more like I always like the underdog to win. Yep. Wow, a minute and a half to go. Argentina scored 2 goals. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Little guys, you're right. Yeah, but it was Romero, the biggest lump they've got. Right, ball into the box. Cleared again. Oh my God, that was the chance. I was offside anyway. Livramento. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Do you know what? He's glad it's offside because he'd never forgive himself. It wouldn't have counted. But, oh, bloody hell, it was about 4 players offside. That's the mad... The angles of this World Cup are atrocious. I mean, the angles are more atrocious than that finish. But, yeah, wow. They've given it as an own goal. How stupid is that? That is not an own goal. That is Christian Romero's goal. Right, okay, we're into it now. This is additional time now. At the end of extra time, this is it. This is the game now. Argentina look rattled. Oh, deflection. Corner. Wow. Peter says, McMorla, I supported the Congo, but I didn't want to be too loud about it as Addy likes England. It's cool, man. You support who you want to support. I don't mind. I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at anyone for wanting somebody else to win. It's everybody's prerogative. Right, the clock is stopped. Let's stop the clock. Right, 3 minutes additional time. Argentina fans crying. They want it over with. Fizzed across the box. Clever. Ooh. Montero with a shot, but cleared. Couldn't see by who. Argentina trying to break. They're on a break now. Messi far back. Julian Alvarez in the middle. Vozinha steps out. Dribbling. Right, Argentina out of place. This is surely going to be the last chance. Semedo across the goal. You've got to go for a shot, son. Oh, Varela's put it wide. Arthur says a minute to go. What a game this has been. I didn't see the Portugal-Croatia game live, but this has been the best game of the tournament for me. This game has been amazing. These lot are hobbling around. Diego Simeone upstairs, watching in the box, looking pensive. Proper game, 100% espresso. A proper game. Messi outside of the boot. Nico Gonzalez now holding it up. Tries to win it. Tries to win a corner or keep it in play. It's been brought out from the back. This should surely be it now. Booted clear. There's 30 seconds left. Keeper now. He's got to get it. Vozinha, his World Cup journey coming to a close. The 40-year-old veteran. Right, big long punt forward. One back again. Brilliant win there. He's gone down. Wow. They're looking for... Wow, what's going on? Quick throw. This is it. It's got to be it. Into the box now. Is this going to be a corner? It's a throw. And that's the game. What a game that was. What a game that was. Cape Verde on the floor dismayed. They've given absolutely everything. Cape Verde deserved that. I think they deserve to get to penalties. They deserve to get to penalties, 100%. Wow. What a game. What an effort. Amazing. Yeah, exactly. Gutted and proud. Yeah, they got to be. I think there's a player, he's like, yeah, can I have your shirt to Messi? Wow. What a performance. They humbled Argentina. they no, why not an upset? Arthur says. Just obviously defensively, just that little bit weak. Organisation. Yes, AVFC, I wish everyone a good night and stay safe and all. Thank you, my man. Thank you for subscribing. Hope to see you again. Going to be back in on Sunday night with the double watch-along England game and also the Spain game as well. So, yeah, hope to see you again, my man. Take care. Good night, my bro. And don't trip over that dog. Arthur says, or at least pens. Yeah, exactly. I think they definitely deserve pens. McMorla says, finally my Ade bro and Peter bro and co can go to sleep. Yep, definitely. Peter says, good night to AVFC. And Arthur says, 2 corners for Argentina. Amazing, really, isn't it? Such a short team, but when you've got great delivery, Arthur, we can see what happens. Do you know what I mean? So Argentina, basically the Arsenal of the tournament, corner FC. Victor says Brazil or Norway, you think? Well, this is what I'm looking at. We was talking about earlier before you came at the beginning of the stream. I think it's very close to a 50-50 game. You know the term that we use that here. Sorry, of course you do. We use that term here in England, 50-50. We can't say. I think I think Norway's going to do it. I think Brazil should do it, but I think Norway's going to do it. But it's a close one, 50-50. I'm going to think on it a bit more. Espresso said, good watch along, bro. Bang. It was an excellent watch along. Fantastic talk, fantastic chat. And I'll be wrapping it up soon. But yes, that's definitely, I think. What do you think, Victor, for Norway and Brazil? What's your thinking? I'm thinking Brazil going to struggle to contain Haaland. And they've got a lot of organisation. A little bit defensively weak, Norway, but obviously Brazil, the midfield is a bit weak, a bit slow, a bit ponderous. The defence is very good. Attack, not bad. So yeah, I think it's a 50-50. Let me know your thoughts. Peter says 147 here. Yeah, damn. Late. Haaland will score 100%. That's what I mean. I just don't see how you just can't stop him. He's the Terminator, isn't he? So send back but from the future to destroy the Premier League. But yeah, it's a mad one. Yeah, so I think yeah, I've just got it's just a gut feeling for Norway. I think they're going to sneak by. But we shall see. Wow, the yawning is wild. McMorla says, advice for the Portuguese team, take Alibro as manager to Brazil, take Peterborough as your manager. Cheers, McMorla. Victor says, Norway players are tall, which can hurt Brazil, and I feel that Brazil is way too overrated. I hear you, my man, 100%. You kind of agree with me. You're going for the Norway as well. Peter, good night, my man. Cheerio, my brother. Take care. Hopefully see you soon. Arthur says, you backed Ivory Coast. I did. Thanks for that, Arthur. Yeah, I did. And yeah, but that was a very close game as well. That was a 50-50. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling I've got. I think on paper, Arthur, to be real, I think on paper it's a 55-45 in favour of Brazil. So it's a toss of a coin. But it could just be the Haaland factor. It could just be as simple as that, the Haaland factor. What are you going for, Arthur, with Brazil and Norway? Let us know, my man. Victor says, good night, gonna sleep. It's 2:50 a.m. in Paris. I hope Colombia wins. Victor, lovely to have you on the channel, my man. Hope to see you again, my brother. Not going to do a live stream tomorrow, Saturday, but we'll be back Sunday. If you're around, feel free to drop in. And and enjoy the France game. I'm sure you will be destroying Paraguay tomorrow. But yeah, good night, my bro. And lovely to meet you. Most veins and likes ever. What time Colombia? I think Colombia is it's in 40 minutes, I think. Victor says, I'll probably be here on Sunday. Bye. Look forward to seeing you, my bro. Take care. Espresso, how's that chicken, bro? You finished it? You saved me some? Or is it all done? Done and dusted? Yeah, Ghana game is 2:30, so in half an hour. But yeah, there's no way I'm going to survive that. I'd love to, but I've got stuff I need to be up for tomorrow. So that is going to be all she wrote for me. All right, what an absolutely brilliant stream. That really could have been probably maybe the best stream yet. Absolutely amazing. Really good. Right, on that note, I'm going to bring the stream to a close. We've just witnessed Cape Verde nearly pull off another shot and take Argentina to penalties. Messi scored again, bringing his World Cup goals finals total to 20. He didn't add to his total. He should have got a few more, but he didn't. We saw Christian Romero scored a winner after Lisandro Martinez put Argentina back in the league. Cape Verde coming back into it to make it 2-2 with Lopez Cabral scoring probably maybe the goal of the tournament so far. Arthur is going for 3-2, asking for his prediction. Cheers for that. Espresso, yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow. Cheers. Take care, my man. Done, bro. No messing with that chicken. Sorted. Arthur says 23 watching, 22 likes. Make sure to like. Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate it. So on that note, we've seen an absolutely fantastic game of football. We've had a really good watch along. We've had an even better conversation in the chat. It's been firing and lively, and that's what we want on the channel. That's the community we're promoting. So on that note, I am out of here. My name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier on this channel. Even though I haven't done it lately, I play modern up-to-date video games, aka stuff like your Resident Evil of this world, Pragmata. I'll soon be doing GTA once it comes out, and of course I am a Street Fighter 6 champion, a legend, well, not legend rank, but I'm master rank using M Bison and Ken. So if that's your thing, I can show you some tips and tricks, but it really and truly is all about the football. And I'm loving the World Cup, and we'll be doing Premier League watch-alongs, transfer news and all of that good stuff, European Cup competitions and all the like. I'm just waffling now because I'm tired out of my brain. But on that note, I'll bring the stream to a close. And I will see you all in a couple of days, hopefully. No streams tomorrow. Saturday, I can't make it. But Sunday, we'll be back for the England game. Come on, the Three Lions, as we take on Mexico in Mexico City. And, of course, the Brazil-Norway game. So on that note, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, guys, for sharing the best stream ever so far. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bless you all. Laters.